Hi there, and welcome to Red Corner Boxing. You with myself, Jam, and we are here for William Crolla versus Emmanuel Zion in the super welterweight division. This is a 6-round fight taking place in Altrincham in the United Kingdom, and the fight is underway, so let's get to it. Right, we're 20 seconds in, and Crolla is showing his power at the moment. He's popping Zion with a jab. He's looking very slick, as always. He's got a fantastic record of 7 wins, 6 knockouts, no defeats, no draws, and he's a very, very good southpaw. We've got Emmanuel Zion, who's got a record of 6-3-0, 3 knockouts, never been stopped. I expect that to change here today with William Crolla, but let's find out together. Crolla's starting to dig some left hands in. Mr. Neutral, welcome, my brother. Thank you for joining us on Red Corner Boxing, as always. My co-host, my co-founder. How are you, brother?
Very well, thanks. Sorry for the late arrival. Just a couple of technical hitches before we got going, but we're here now for William Crolla, one of Manchester's up-and-coming finest potential boxers from the Crolla family.
Yeah, younger brother of $1 Million Anthony Crolla, isn't he?
That's right.
He's a very good southpaw, very strong. He's got the 6 knockouts and the 7 wins, and he's looking good so far here against Emmanuel Zion.
Yeah, he's just
putting some... Live. Big up yourself, my man. Thank you for coming through.
Just putting some pressure on him now.
Yeah, he's working Zion over at the moment.
You know, it's obviously a bit of a step up for William. Zion has he's won 6 of his 9 fights.
Yeah, never been stopped either.
Never been stopped. He's only fought 6 rounders, but you know,
well, this is a 6-rounder too, isn't it?
He is. This looks durable. This is the last of Williams' 6 rounders. He's going on to 8 rounders. You know, after this,
if I
should
was
he be successful?
I'd jump straight on the 10s. I would if I was William Crolla.
I think he needs a few more fights just to keep, you know, the progression going. But he's looking good so far. And Zion's not proving a walkover by any means.
No.
But it's not that explosive start that you've seen from William Crolla in previous fights. He's obviously paying due respect to his opponent, but he is landing some juicy shots in there. Good evening, Håkan, from our chum from Sweden, Hard Talk USC regular, as is our prediction shows. Good to see you again, sir. So yeah, good start from Crolla, but Zion not looking out of his depth so far.
There's a live dog in there, mate. There's a live dog in there for sure.
He looks durable, Jams, but he can't afford to take too many shots of the nature that he's just took at towards the end of that round. But yeah,
that's a pretty convincing William Crolla first round, though, eh, brother?
I think so. Not much coming back from young Zion, just purely covering up from the Crolla right left combinations that he was throwing in bunches, you know, the 1-2s from his southpaw stance. Yeah, too many good scoring shots William Crolla around.
Yeah, going back to the rounds though, you know how you said Crolla's moving up to 8 rounds soon, as you heard the other day on, I think it was on Rico on iBoxing Hub and Banter Boxing.
Yes, that's right.
I think they should scrap the 4-round fights and the 8-round fights and just go 6 and 10s and 12s. I don't think the 8s and the 2s and the 4s do you any good, or 3s like in the amateurs. Go straight in with the fights that are going to get you tuned ready for the wars, ready for the championship fights, in my opinion. But that's just me.
Yeah, it's the system they've used for donkeys. Donkeys use their jams. They don't change what they don't feel necessary, but it does give a false illusion sometimes to the resume, in these things, when people are looking at greats and all the rest of it, they forget about how many times they had to fight 4, 6 and 8 rounds. Yeah. But back to the action, 30 seconds in, and it's now Zion who's putting the pressure on Crolla, putting him up against the ropes. Crolla with a high guard. Nice right coming in from Zion there. Just forcing Crolla to move around the ring. Tries to come in with an uppercut. Zion's seen it coming.
Crolla's not letting his hands go quite as much as usual, in my opinion. At the moment, at the start of the second round, minute in, he's not really letting the hands go like we've seen in the past. I say the past like he's had loads of fights. He's only had 7 fights, of course, but you know what I mean. He normally lets his hands go pretty early.
Yeah, he seems to be sitting on his punches from a sort of a standing point that he's doing now. But as he's coming in, he's getting engaged by Zion. So this is up to Zion to say to William, look, I can take this and let's bring the fight to you. But he has presented himself as an open target. He's dropped his right hand in his own stance. He's very square on, as you can see there, James. You know, he'll take one shot, get off balance, and then if William's in that mood, he can, throw a vicious combinations galore and stop his man. But let's see what he can do here. But this is a better round from Zion.
It is. Like we said, Emmanuel Zion's never been stopped, so it's not like he's going to come to get walked over. He's here to fight. He's here to try and at least go the distance with William Crolla. And he's just caught him with a nice little check right hook there, pulling away, and goes in with a left, which lands. He's starting to land on William Crolla now. Crolla's backing up to the ropes. Zion getting a bit of confidence here in the second round. William just needs to take a step back. There you go. Nice stiff left jab. There's a bit of damage around the left eye of William Crolla. Bit of reddening, bit of a sore. Zion smiling at him. He looks happy to be in there. Very happy to be on the big stage.
Yeah, he's having a good run out in there, Zion.
He looks comfortable in the second round.
The smiling also gives away something else.
Yeah, he could be hurt. He could get in. Them punches might be doing some damage we don't know about yet.
Exactly, he's a tough character, though. As you say, he's never been stopped.
He keeps coming to the Emmanuel.
You can see why. So this is making William honest now in his fight, and let's see what boxing skills he presents.
I'm going to give that to Zion, neutral. To be fair, I'm giving that round to Zion, mate. I think he just edged it with his early work.
I'll go with that. I've got no argument against that at all.
I just think in the first minute and a half, 2 minutes, he was the more active. William did have a few punches towards the middle and later part of the round. But yeah, not enough to win the round for me. So I'm going to have that one apiece, mate. So good start to this card. Everyone's looking forward to Pat Brown later against Grandone. That's going to be fun to watch, to see what Pat Brown brings to the professional game. Very exciting. Of course, we've got Reece Farnhill against Mark Dickinson coming up as well for the English super middleweight title. It's another one to look forward to. So there's some great stuff coming tonight. Some absolutely great stuff. We've also got Cameron Vuong against Jordan Flynn. This fight's been cracking along, bubbling for a while. And that's for the vacant WBO European lightweight title. So we've got some good stuff coming for you guys. Me and Mr. Neutral are going to walk you through on Red Corner Boxing for the entirety of this show. And here we go, back to the third round, Mr. Neutral.
Yes, we're back to the third round. As Zion just walked into an uppercut there in his efforts to get to Crolla, who's a lot more patient, calculated than he has been in his previous fights. I think, he's one of them guys, if he sees you hot, that's it. He'll go for it.
Like a lion on a gazelle, he's just on you. Yeah,
he'll know this boy's not being stopped. He'll probably watch videos of him. He says, right, this guy's durable. I'm not going to look out for the knockout.
Not in the first few, at least.
If it comes, it'll come. But it's only 6 rounds. I'm prepared to go the distance, and that's what I expect from William Crolla, and to put in a display of not only his power but his boxing skill set as well.
His IQ.
Exactly.
Definitely. That's why I prefer 8 rounds. I think 8 rounds, you get to show a lot more. You get to show a lot more like what you'll be like over the distance. 4s and 6s are just a little bit obsolete for me nowadays. Of course, you need to build yourself up. I get that. I do get that. But especially 4 rounds, because 4 rounders, all the journeyman's got to do is nick a round or 2, and that can blemish your career forever. You know what I mean? So scrap that shit. At least make 6, then it's 4-2 or 3-3,
Oh, nice right there from Crolla as Zion come in, shook his head, but you can tell that one did hurt a wee bit. But he's still game, he's still durable, he's still coming forward. And Crolla just doing what he should be doing, tucking up, coming in, countering him getting good clean shots off. He's not busy enough, young Zion. You know, he looks the part. He's got nice form. He's got nice, posture.
He's got solid
Throws,
physique too.
yeah, he's solid. He throws from the hip. It's nice. It's tidy, but it's not enough.
No, definitely not in this round or the first round for sure.
Yeah, and he's Crolla, lovely left cross
That would
over
have
the
done damage
shoulder.
had it landed clean.
Yeah, just cuffed off the shoulder of Zion. That one, oh, good left to the body. Then Zion with a nice
Little
counter
tech
right.
That was a beautiful little punch there from Emmanuel Zion.
Now this is where it could open up. Oh, big right from Crolla. Zion ducks down, gets entangled. Referee separates. So these wonderful, crisp single shots coming from both guys. I think just Crolla has the measure of the amount of clean shots that he's landing right now.
And the power.
Yeah, you can tell the power's there.
Got the edge in the power hands. For sure.
Yeah, touch gloves at the end of that round. Very good. I have to give that one to Crolla, I think.
Yeah, same, brother. So we've got 2 rounds to 1 to Crolla. 30-28 for sure. We were probably generous giving Zion the second round as well, let's be truthful, but I think he deserved it from his first minute and half, 2-minute work. So
yeah, for the sake of competition, let's give him the second round and see what he's got to come into the fourth.
Definitely,
but
definitely.
I like him. He's one of them boxers because he's of his durability. He's hard to beat, and he makes an honest fight out of it, and an honest fighter out of you at the same time. So I like these kind of fights, because
definitely.
It's a good indicator to how good a boxer is going to be in the future. And young William doing all right so far. He has to do some work on his defense. I've seen a few occasions with Zion.
He has been caught a couple of times, been clipped, hasn't he?
Over the course of the first 3 rounds, has been prone to some shots, but it's only in return that I've seen.
Yeah.
Executing his own punches. But let's see. Oh, that's better work from Zion as he got William up against the ropes. This is good stuff for William's test to test his chin, his body under
durability.
Oh, it's getting vicious now. That's what we like to see. Oh, good exchange.
Round the 4th.
Here we go. This is opening up now. And Crolla knows, right, put a work on this guy. Zion thinking, I'm going to make this guy work for this fight. I'm not the favourite to win it, but I've never been stopped, and I'm going to make sure you earn your money tonight, son. That's 100%. What Zion's all about.
And that's what we want to see, brother, isn't it? That's what we want to see from people like Zion that come in against these prospects.
Absolutely. And that's not to label him a journeyman. That would be unfair. He's only a young guy himself. But
yeah, he's only 29. 29 Zion. Got many a year left in him yet. Yeah. Especially in super welterweight division at 154. No problem at all.
Absolutely. Because, William Crolla is a highly rated, guy on the 154-pound ranking, so British rankings at least, anyway.
Yeah.
He'll take no shame in taking a defeat here, but he's still making it honest. He's still in with a chance.
He'll definitely get another call from Matchroom and whatever, for another tough super welter at some point, without a doubt.
Oh, absolutely.
Put them through their paces.
But there's still time yet.
It's got a little bit scrappy at the moment, hasn't it? Collins just had a bit of an headlock there.
Yeah, it's slowed down a bit. The class has gone from the boxing, both guys getting a bit messy. That's better work from Zion. Nice. He's switched to a southpaw stance now, Zion. I've noticed that. He's switching from orthodox to southpaw to try and
negate what Crolla was doing with that southpaw stance.
Crolla's sort of doing a bit of the same. He's switching because I've seen fights with him. He's a southpaw.
Big shot. Right, left there through the middle from Crolla. That was sorry to interrupt you, Mr. Neutral. That was
you're right.
Shot from Crolla.
You just
pierced it.
You just said what I was explaining there.
It was beautiful work. Oh, Zion's got caught again there, coming in hard on Crolla.
Stunner right uppercut.
It was beautiful.
Still, he comes back. Still making Crolla work. Still throwing punches.
Oh, the shots are landing heavy now, though, for Crolla. It's picking up at ease now. I think maybe Emmanuel Zion's tiring a wee bit.
Yeah, Crawler's starting to throw some
He keeps
spiteful
shaking his head
punches
as well,
there.
Uso. When they shake their head, you know they're hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's literally
yeah.
a sign they're hurt.
They're stunning. And this is what Zion's got to be careful now is, sometimes he's too tough for his own good. He needs to move a bit more from this onslaught that William's putting on him.
Yeah.
But having said that, the power that William is executing is tremendous. And he looks a lot bigger than 154 pound right now. He looks like a middleweight right now. But
yeah, or even a super mid 168,
yeah,
mate. The way he could easily go up to that with the frame he's got. He's a big boy, especially compared to Anthony Crolla, who was quite a bit smaller, wasn't he? His brother.
absolutely.
So you compare and compare, they're a little bit different.
You can see that power in the shoulders, and you can see that with his technique, those are punishing punches. So it's just a case of can Zion keep taking these for the next couple of rounds. Round 5 coming up.
I think that's what Anthony Crolla's telling $1 Million Crolla's telling his brother in the corner is this guy looks hurt now. Get upon him. I think
just
you can stop him.
Keep pressure on him, and he can fold. But don't be surprised if he goes 6 rounds.
Exactly.
But I've got a 3-1 to Crolla.
Easy ain't easy. EZ ain't easy.
Yeah, exactly.
Emmanuel Zion, the Lion. Here we go. Good shot from Zion there. Caught Crolla coming in a bit clumsy with his chin held high.
Lovely right hand from lovely right hand, and Crolla took it well. To be fair, Crolla took it well. Still in control. Still with his back. Oh, beautiful
big
right
body
left
shot there.
Oh, then another one.
I think Crolla was offended. Crolla was offended.
He's one of them. Oh, hurt me, I'll hurt you.
Yeah, that's it. You punch me, now you're going to set one twice as powerful, my son. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I love the way Zion keeps coming forward. He keeps wanting to engage. It's just, there you go. Another right left from Crolla comes in. And Zion is like ducking down, getting punched back. He's not coming back with enough.
Yeah, he's tiring, bro. He's tiring.
He is tiring. He's a victim of his own strategy.
His punches
here.
Are a little bit like heavy now, arm punches, aren't they? He's dragging his punches.
Yeah.
And Crolla's seeing it coming and clipping him up.
Yeah, he's losing impact on his punch power now.
Good body shot there, though. Just as you said, that commentator curse, he smashes a good right into the body there, William Crolla. Yeah. Nice moody work there.
Right, see, he's built like a tank, this Crolla. He can take these punches well.
I genuinely think he could, with that frame, he could go up to a super middleweight and challenge. I really do.
Oh, yeah. He's often, well, he's told me before an interview when he was last in Manchester at the Co-op, he told me that, the long-term goal is to move up to multi-weight divisions. And yeah, you can see he can do that. And he's only 26.
Yeah. He's got a lot left in the tank.
Yeah, a lot of growing yet to do. Man frame and all that. So, yeah. But he's shown a good durability of himself. I'm very pleased about that for William.
Oh, good shot there from Zion as he spoke again.
It was.
Zion's now laying it on a bit thick.
This is
more back comes Crolla with a massive shot to the jaw. Staggered Zion. Emmanuel's in trouble here.
Trouble.
Capitalised. Now he's taking a back step. I think Crolla might have tired a wee bit there because he looked like Zion was ready to go to the wall there, but then no, he backed up and Crolla didn't jump on him. Very surprising. That killer instinct just wasn't there from William Crolla that moment.
I still think he senses that Zion has still got plenty about him, plenty in the tank. He needs like
a couple of jabs there, a couple of lead jabs.
Yeah, it'll take more than what he's done so far to put Zion down. I think it'll take an accumulative number of punches on Zion to put this boy down. But, he gets hit 2-3 times, but then he's coming back with something. Yeah. So that sort of puts off that combination being landed. Should it have been more punches that were intended, but it's opened up lovely, that round 4, round 5, coming into this last and final round.
We've got real good 1 after 5, haven't we?
Yeah, he's comfortably ahead in our books, but look, it's not as easy as it looks, and that's the beauty of it. I think Zion is, as I said, he's made it very, very honest fight, and I love that. And he's not said, right, I've not come here to roll over, pal. I'm going to make you work for your victory. should you be good enough? Well, Crolla is proven good enough, but this boy, he could take some punishment. I'll give him
He's
that. Round
cheap tough. He's
6
cheap tough.
coming up now. As if the arena's filling up nicely. Lovely counter punching from Zion there from Crawler's jab attack. Now he's got Crolla against the ropes. Nice right left from Zion there. Crawler just
Him again
step
as well
back.
afterwards.
Has to
nice
reset.
work from Zion. He's a game lad, mate. I tell you, we'll see this Zion again on Matchroom cards. I'm telling you, because he's a tough boy.
Oh, absolutely. I've seen him before, actually, Zion. I'm pretty sure he was on one of the cards in Liverpool. I'll have to
he
check
fights
that.
out of Matchroom anyway. The fights out the UK, sorry. I meant he fights out the UK, so...
He's from Putney in West London there.
That's it, yeah. So he's always be ready for these sort of cards. Oh, nice uppercut there from Crolla.
Oh, yeah, that was a beauty. But again, he's took it well, young Zion.
He's still coming back, Zion. He's a warrior, man.
Still working the body of Crolla.
Hoping for that breakdown of the body so he can get that uppercut on him.
But he swings one punch though, and he looks very tired after it. Now he's covered up against the ropes with his guard up. But Crolla backs off, tries to come in bevel style with a left right, and then out of it. Suckles the ring
there as well. A bit of grinning from William Crolla there towards Zion. He gave him a little grin as if to say, you're tough, but I've got you. You know what I mean? It was that kind of smile.
That's it, yeah. You know, last minute is coming up. There's no danger of William being stopped, I don't think.
Unless he gets caught with one of them punches from God.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Switches the button off, and it's, good night.
Danny Williams back in the 90s, the early 2000s.
Well, with one arm.
Yeah, that's the one. Against Mark. Can't remember his surname now. Mark Potter.
Yeah. Done him with a jab and an uppercut. Brilliant.
Dislocated it all fight, didn't he? And then in the final round, just twatted him like a couple of times and sparked him. It was gold, was.
No taking the knee in that fight.
No, mate. Definitely.
45 seconds to go. They're both going for it now.
Zion, at the moment, he's wailing.
He's putting everything into this fight now. Crawler's fighting back hard as well as they come into a clinch. Last 30 seconds coming up. Crawler just needs to see it out. He's won it fairly comfortably, but again, it belies the fight. Young Zion is going to prove to be a thorn in the side of many a 154-pounder coming out of Great Britain.
This is the longest Crawler's gone as well into neutral, and this is the longest this fight's ever gone.
Yeah, it's the first time he's gone 6 rounds.
Yeah. Oh, big shot there from Zion, but one back from Crolla. Here we go. The last 10 seconds, they're mixing it up.
And he's laughing now.
What a cracking little mix-up.
They loved that fight they did between them, and a big hug. Good fight. Good fight. An honest fight, and well done.
We've got it 60-55, haven't we, after that, for sure? 60-55. So one round to Zion, the other 5 to Crolla. But they might probably give it 60-54 on all the cards, to be fair. That's what the judges will probably give.
I think it's 59-55 myself.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right there, mate. Yeah, to be fair. Yeah, we did give Zion that second round, didn't we? But I don't know whether the judges will.
Yeah, they might not. It might be a
60-54 shutout. We'll see in a moment.
It might have been a couple of rounds to Zion. I wouldn't be surprised.
He was definitely in there trying, wasn't he?
He enjoyed it.
Here we go, mate. I'll just duck my mic out so I can hear it.
He enjoyed it very much so. A good fight to open up the undercard for Pat Brown and Grandone. As DAZN has shown the Tevin Farmer Williams Zapida card. That'll be later on tonight on DAZN. Tomorrow night, I should say. As we're still waiting for this result. Well, certainly taking their time. I see David Diamante I don't what now.
58-57. So it was very close. 58-57 on the ref
Wow.
scorecard to William
I was
Crolla.
the referee's card.
Yeah, because it's 6. Anything under 8 is always referee. But
Well.
58-57, mate. How close is that? That means you get a split round as well. Fair play to him.
I don't know. They must have given 10 rounds there.
They must have given a couple of draw rounds.
Yeah, 10.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely 58-57, mate. To William Crolla, so close. I don't see it as that close myself.
I didn't see it as that
We had it
close.
59-54, didn't we? So 59-55. Apologies.
He's just talking to Eddie there now, William. I think Eddie's just saying that I don't believe them scorecards.
I
You know.
reckon so. Yeah. Crolla looks
But
shocked. Actually, he's glad he's won, but I think he's shocked about the scorecard there from the referee.
yeah, he certainly is. But he did look good.
He
Fighting
did.
tonight. Another win.
Yeah. And next up,
He
we've got the English super middleweight title on the line between Reece Farnhill and Mark Dickinson. Hawkins ringside live has said, my prediction's all wrong. I had it on a KO for Crolla. So did I, my brother. So
So did
I've
I.
done as well.
We
You
all
still
thought
get 2
that.
points, though. You still get 2 points on Box News, so don't worry. It can be worse if you get it wrong altogether. But yeah, unbeaten champion Reece Farnhill defending his English title next against Mark Dickinson. It's going to be fun, that is. And then we've got Cameron Vuong, Jordan Flynn. That's part. It's been a long time in the making. These two have got real beef between them. That's coming up later on tonight. And then, of course, it's Pat Brown against Grandone. Can't wait, mate. Which fight are you most looking forward to, Mr. Neutral, out of the 3 that we've got left?
Obviously, well, we all want to see Pat Brown do well, but the Cameron Vuong fight, I'm looking forward to that one. There's a bit of needle in there.
They don't like each other.
That could prove to be the fight of the night.
Yeah, definitely, mate. And it's for a good title as well, isn't it? So it's for the European WBO lightweight title. So it's for a real strap. Puts him in world contention. You know what I mean? Considering
Yes,
Wong's fight's only going to be his 8th fight. And for Jordan Flynn, it'll be his 12th. Sorry, 13th, because he had the 1 draw, didn't he? So they're early in their careers to be getting the WBO European title. That's a pretty good step at this stage of their careers. So a lot on the line between 2 guys who dislike each other massively.
Makes
At the end
sense.
of every fight, they call each other out, don't they? So it's been a long time in the making, this one. But before that, we've got Reece Farnhill, the champion of England, super middleweight division, putting that title on the line against Mark Dickinson. We've got Reece Farnhill, who's 11-0-0 with 4 knockouts. We've got Mark Dickinson, who's 7-1-0 with 3 knockouts. 25-year-old against a 27-year-old. They're both around the same sort of level. This should be a good mix-up.
It should do. You got the champion, Reece. He beat Rizard Levecki in October last year to claim the vacant super middleweight title. And this is a defense against Mark Dickinson. 8 fights, 7 wins, 1 defeat, two wins by way of knockout.
He's never been stopped himself, has he?
Yeah, but a bit lightly raced, but he's only 25, young lad. Lots to still a long journey to go, but to get a British title fight after 8 fights is good.
Well, English. It's only English, not British. Just the English.
Yeah, sorry, the English super middle. So
yeah, the British
just to get
that'll come next.
That'll come next. But this is just after 8 fights, this is a good, and especially 1 defeat.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not
going to
bad.
be looking confident. And what are you expecting from Pat Brown later on in the show, Mr. Neutral? What are you expecting to see from the Olympian Pat Brown?
A knockout. Simple.
Yeah. Early. First, second round.
I'd be surprised if he goes past the first.
Yeah, they changed his opponent, didn't they? His original opponent was far tougher. The opponent they were originally putting him in with was a lot tougher than Grandone. I haven't got his record here at the moment, but I remember he was a lot stronger. He'd fought a lot better opposition. So maybe I don't know if he got an injury or what the situation was. But Grandone, 7 wins, 4 defeats, 2 draws. It's been stopped once. It's not quite the same character, you know what I mean?
Sure.
But a fight's a fight. It's a debut, isn't it? So on your debut, you got to do what you got to do, ain't you? As long
You
as he
can
gets
only
that win, it's all good.
just looking
Yeah, some
through
good fights coming up.
the resume there of Mark Dickinson. A couple of his last win was against a guy who was 4th and 21-4. He needed that after losing a unanimous decision to Kazuto Takasaka, and
Yeah.
that was in Japan, and he was
Yeah, tough place to go.
16-2-1. Aye, he was 16-2-1. And he done well to go the distance. So he's proved that he's tough.
Yeah.
You can go on away ground. Something I don't think Reece Farnhill has had that experience. So
I've
uh,
actually predicted Dickinson to win this fight, believe it or not. I think Dickinson
yeah,
might take it on points. That's what my prediction was on Boxing News app.
that's what I'm thinking as well.
He's just been in the
There's
grittier fights. He's stepped away from the scene a bit more. He's gone a bit. I don't know. I've just got a feeling. Let's just say I've got a feeling. I know we're
well,
supposed to be non-biased on here, and of course we are. I'm not wishing any man to win or lose. Just that's what I've predicted.
yeah.
But let's see what happens.
Reece Farnhill he's had 3 10 rounders. Well, this will be his 4th. He stopped Adam Heppel, who was 4-0. He was
Yeah, that was a
badly
good
cut
win for
over.
Farnhill. That was a really good win.
Yeah, but Heppel was cut. I remember that over the eye.
Yeah, really serious cut as well, wasn't it? Like bleeding a lot
Yeah,
straight into the eye. Looked a
but
real mess.
that was prior to to being stopped. So, but he's got power. It may not look it because before that he's only fighting 6 rounders, and like you say, you don't get much chance to get your knockout power off if that's what you rely on. But other than that, he's done nothing wrong. And but this is intriguing.
It really is, mate. Yeah, I'm excited for this fight. I'm excited for all the fights on this card. To be fair, did you see
Yeah,
Taylor Bevan earlier got the win, 1st round knockout as well?
I didn't see it, mate. No.
Against Alice. I can't remember the guy's surname now. Kukovic or something. But yeah, he knocked him out in the 1st round to move to 3-0 with 3 knockouts. So that was good from young Welshman Taylor Bevan, who's looking very good so far. Very
Yes,
impressive start to his pro career.
and they'll need quite a few of these fights. And this is what I was saying here about William Crolla when he's going to moving up to 8 rounders now. I thought that 6 rounds was his peak, and it was all downhill from then on. So he needs to get that more ring experience,
Yeah,
of coming away from an 8 rounder and feeling good. I think
definitely.
that's why they do these incremental round changes as they go along, gain more experience. But
Yeah.
nonetheless, David Diamante is ready to announce the next fight, which will be Mark Dickinson and
Versus Reece Farnhill.
Reece Farnhill.
Well, Reece Farnhill should have said against Mark Dickinson because he's defending English champion.
Absolutely.
I love
Absolutely.
David Diamante's hair though. Just so you get a picture, guys. He's got it all tied up like he does with his dreadlocks. It's ever so cool, man. He's got a sweatband on it. He looks like a right OG, doesn't he?
Why
Love
do
a
you
bit
want to
of
say
David
that?
Diamante.
Why would you want to say it when you know I've got no hair? That's like teasing now.
Teasing
Man,
Mr. Neutral there. And the thing is, Diamante's never had a haircut in his entire life because of his Rastafari belief. So
hey,
you've got no hair. He's never had a haircut. Maybe he could lend you some, bro.
actually, next time I see him, might just take a bit of scissors with me and just
That's it. Just
transport,
clip a bit. He'd never know,
clip a
bro. He'd
bit.
never know.
By the time it all comes out, a full head of hair. Anyway,
That's it.
as a MC announcer, he's one of the best. Hopefully, we'll get him on Red Corner Boxing one day as part of our MC Ring Announcer series
Yep.
that we do. We just done Christian Smith Guys, please like and subscribe. Go and check the video out.
We're going to have
And,
Lupe Contreras coming on next month as well. Because we're going to do what we'll do one a month. So we'll have Lupe Contreras next. We want Tommy T again, Thomas Tribar. We'll get Jody Edwards on and a few others. We'll have some great content coming for you from the MC Ring Announcer series.
And Big Mo. We'll see if we can get Big Mo as well.
Yeah. We had Cody Mamaretz onto Boxing Media Hub. I'm sure we can reach out and get that rearranged.
Yeah, they're just doing a 10 bell salute to Colin Hart.
Yeah,
who passed away this week. Very
not everyone's
boxing.
favourite cup of tea, but deserves respect nevertheless.
Yes.
That's the 10 bells going. We also lost Big George Foreman, of course, as everyone knows. Another sad loss to the boxing world. A real gentleman he was, so everyone paid homage to that man.
Rest in peace, George.
Sure.
If you haven't checked out fighter series with Sahan on Rick on the Boxing on the Wednesday, please go and check that out. He does a great fighter series where he takes old fighters and looks at their stuff, their lives.
Yeah, we've got Pernell Sweet Pea Whitaker coming up on Wednesday at 10 p.m. UK, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. Central Pacific Time, USA.
And they're fascinating stories. So check him out on Rick on the Boxing. As Mark Dickinson.
And follow him on X as well, at Sirhan on X. He's a great guy. From Ohio, Cincinnati. Right, we've got the guys coming to the ring now, so we're getting ready for action.
Rick Dickinson comes in the ring with the hat and colours.
Yep, Blue Moon fan. Let's see what he can do. I fancy him for this job, but you never know. Boo-boo. Let's see what he can do.
All right, but Reece Farnhill's tough lad, and he had one fight last year against the very highly rated Nicole Campbell. Sorry, in 23, who was 11-1 at the time, and again it was a great fight. Head clash is coming in. This could be apparent in this fight as well, so something to watch for. He does go in with a head.
Looks ready for business as well. You've seen him coming out. He looks ready for business, man. He's all sweaty already. He's been definitely warming up in the training rooms, the changing rooms.
He's not afraid. Yeah, he's not afraid to make it lively. This fight, to make it gritty, to make it very difficult for Mark Dickinson.
Against his title on his shoulder as well. That's a proud thing for a man to have from England. An English title. This is a big title that Reece Farnhill does not want to give away, Mr. Neutral.
Not at all. Not at all.
He'll fight to the death for this one.
So a very interesting fight indeed coming up, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep. Thank you for tuning in on Red Corner Boxing. If you're not watching on YouTube, please do head over to the channel. Drop us a sub, mate. It helps us out, helps us grow. We can bring you better content going forward, including interviews, prediction shows, fantasy fights, live watch-alongs, breaking news, and more.
And look, why don't you do it right now? Right? If you're watching on X, look, fights. We got 2 minutes. Let's head over YouTube.
Give us a sub.
Red Corner. Like and subscribe.
Let's go back Boxing 99.
Let's go. Come on.
Excitement's building in the arena here in Altrincham. They're getting excited for it.
That's a good arena. Plenty of people there. Packed.
Planet Ice. It's the Planet Ice Arena in Altrincham.
I'll be right back.
No worries, my brother. No worries. So Mark Dickinson, 7-1, 2 KOs from West Rainton, County Durham, United Kingdom. He's the challenger. He's going after Reece Farnhill's English super middleweight title, 168 pounds. It's an exciting fight, this one. Reece is not going to want to give that strap up. He wants to hang on to it. He came out proudly with it on his shoulder, and he does not want to drop that title tonight. He's got a perfect record of 11-0-0 with 4 knockouts. He's from Shifferoe, Lancashire, United Kingdom. Defending English champion. And look at that. We just got a new subscriber on Red Corner Boxing. Thank you to Mark Sif.
Thank
you
you,
so much,
sir.
mate, for doing what me and Mr. Neutral said and heading over to YouTube. Please, everyone else, do the same. Head on over, give us a subscribe, help us grow. We really do appreciate it. We're a new channel. We've been going for 9 days today. So
9
we
days.
really are trying to bring you the best content. It's been 9 days. We really want to bring you the best content we can. And subscribers help us do that. The quicker we get to a number, the quicker we can get more money to put into the game to bring you better content. We do live shows too, which I forgot to mention, live events. Mr. Neutral goes and does commentary and brings us live interviews, videos from live shows, as well as the other stuff we previously mentioned. The fight is underway, round 1. Here we go. English title on the line.
Yeah. And the more subscribers they get, the more money comes in, the more I can get a hair transplant. And some of David
There you
Dearman
go.
is there.
Save Mr. Neutral's hair, please. Please save the man some hair.
Right,
here we
back to
go.
the action. So, just describing the scene right now, we got the Mark Dickinson with he's just a shorter lad, but he's got a very wide stance, dropping his hands, but he's sharp, he's quick, and he closes the distance. And then you got Reece Farnhill, tall, high guard, shorter stance, and snapping that jab out.
Is Reece Farnhill a Scunthorpe United fan by any chance?
I
He's
wouldn't
wearing
know,
a
mate.
Scunthorpe claret and blue. He's either a West Ham fan or a Scunthorpe fan. Because he's from Lancashire, I'm going to guess a Scunthorpe fan. He's wearing the claret and blue.
Oh, it's like that could be, or a Burnley fan. There's a few clubs for that
too, of course.
Oh, good stuff from
sure.
Farnhill there. But these are vicious exchanges between these two in the opening round.
Oh, Dickinson just clapped him to the body there, and Reece did not like that. That hurt. He sunk it underneath the left rib. Beautiful work from Dickinson there. He looks laser focused as Mark Dickinson here.
Yeah, he's, as I say, he had that low crouching stance, but his left hand is incredibly low. But that's where he likes to flick that jab out from it. He's, like you say, he's very fast for a super middleweight.
Boo Boo can smack as well. He can smack as well. I know his record doesn't suggest as much, but he can bang. He can bang. Can Mark Dickinson? Let's see what happens here, because this is intriguing in the first 2 minutes of this round.
Yeah, it's very much so. There's no backing down from either guy. You got Dickinson flicking out that jab followed by right, and you got the high guard of Farnhill, who is more disciplined, you can see, of the two. This is very much a fight of styles, and they're negating each other. They're both connecting.
Lovely left to the head, left to the body there from Dickinson.
But he's getting jabbed down the middle. I'm on 16 seconds to go.
Yep, same as me, brother. So we're on the same spot on the zone. This is the next gen card, by the way, guys. These are the next generation of fighters. This is next gen.
Oh, beautiful work there from Farnhill, but again, Dickinson connected.
He's got that old Harry Greb style, hasn't he? You know what I mean?
Yeah, he very much looks an old style of boxer. You know,
he does.
A reman's
rare movements.
It's got that very low left hand, and and the right hand's like that. So very old style.
Definitely. I'm going to give that 10-9 to Boo Boo. Mark Dickinson. What say you, Mr. Neutral?
I'll go along with your jams. Just.
But the second. Reece Farnhill was definitely in there. And being champion, they may have scored it his way. But for me, I just think Mark Dickinson done the better work, especially early on.
Yeah, I think the first 2 minutes it made it hard for Farnhill to come back, even though he did come back with some good work. I thought he just held on to the round. But listen, this is a great fight already. And if this goes for 10 rounds, my goodness, we got a battle coming up. Round 2.
We have. We just got another new subscriber, so thank you to Neil Dave, whatever. I can't see the full name, sorry, but it came up. Thank you so much, mate. Really do appreciate it on Red
Oh,
Corner Boxing. Keep them coming, mate. The more subscriptions we get, the better content we can bring you
oh,
up. We appreciate every single one of you, and we'll interact with every comment you make on the channel. We are the home of boxing for interactions with the people. So thank you. Here we go. Round 2 is underway. 20 seconds gone. Same sort of scenario. Boo Boo's coming out. Mark Dickinson's coming out, looking for them body shots. Farnhill's looking to like tower above and just pop that jab out. Let's see where we go from here.
yeah, it's
Nice right
very
hand.
excellent work in that first 45 seconds from Mark Dickinson. He's so quick with his left lead foot and closing the distance, and he's hitting home every time when he does that. So
Farnhill's face starting to look a bit reddening as well, isn't it? He's definitely taking that jab constantly in the same place because his face is reddening real bad.
yeah, this is beautiful work from Dickinson in this round. He's working the body, coming back upstairs. But as I said, that now his guard has gone up. This is better work from Farnhill. He comes on strong in the second half of the round. You can tell. Probably why he's the English champion, because he just doesn't know when to quit. But these are punishing shots coming in from Dickinson when he does go to work. So, but Farnhill's making him. It's in spots now because Farnhill is throwing jabs out. He's working the body, working the head of Dickinson at the same time. So good stuff. There goes the head clashes. I hope the referee has
Just
a little
what you
one.
called, bro. It's what you called. DJ Pat, evening, boys. Pop in
Evening,
and look
DJ.
what champs are up to. Thank you, Pat. Thank you so much for coming through, my brother.
Yeah, it's a good old typical British battle right now. English battle. Two young guys looking to move on in their careers, and they move. You know, these guys you're going to see a lot of in the future, and they're meeting now. So, both are inexperienced in that sense of, you know, they just both broke into the double figures in fights,
And they're
and
only
already
25 and 27 respectively too.
exactly, and they're giving you this kind of caliber. Oh,
Big shot
beautiful!
from Farnhill.
Oh, the body work from Dickinson, though, that left hand. But he's
This is
getting
turning into a
countered
war.
by far. Oh, this is
This is
brutal,
turning
ladies and
into a
gentlemen.
war.
This is what we want to see. This could be fight of the bloody night, this jabs.
Oh, it's
Oh,
taking it for
come
sure,
on.
mate. That body work from Dickinson there. Wow. And then Farnhill came back with some head shots and into the body of himself. Tell ya, both of these men are putting it on the line here for this English title. This is what this
Oh,
English
you
championship means
bastard.
to these men. Tremendous action here between Boo Boo Mark Dickinson and the champion Reece Farnhill.
What a round. What a round. Oh, my God. That was
Salute both
pure
boxers in
nasty.
that ring. This is what British boxing is all about, guys. English
Nasty
boxing, should I
filth.
say.
That's what we like to see.
Fantastic. How are you scoring that one, Mr. Neutral? Because that's a tough one for me, brother, because that was a fantastic round of action.
Mate, that's why I'm not a judge. I'm glad I'm not judging that one. That one. That was an astonishing round.
I'll tell you what, I'm probably just going to give it to Farnhill just because of his later work in the round. He seemed to steal the round at the end for me, but if anyone's giving it to Dickinson, I would not argue one bit. But just to make it fair, I'm going to go for Reece Farnhill as the champion. I'm going to give him that round.
Oh, the replays are just showing this banishing shots there from Dickinson. But then, as you rightly said, Farnhill was doing a lot of good work with the jab. And it was setting up the right hand, but as he was coming in for another combination, he was missing a Dickinson. Oh, nasty.
Tremendous
But let's
action.
go. Round 3.
Here we go.
And it's Farnhill. He's trying to pressure Dickinson now, but he's just walked into 2 shots, Farnhill.
Beautiful work there from Boo Boo Dickinson. Tremendous couple of body shots then went upstairs.
The jabs are coming out from Farnhill, but they're not hitting home. Oh, it goes to the body,
right
Dickinson.
From Dickinson.
It's unreal. Come on.
This is getting some action going, boys. Next generation of British and English boxers going on here. This is fantastic.
Head to head,
punch.
Action. Heads are snapping back, but they're still at it. No one's giving an inch.
This is tremendous.
My goodness.
Absolutely tremendous.
And we're only in the first minute of round 3.
Oh, Dickinson starting to pound away again.
My God, Farnhill, tough as nails. That jab, he's still flicking it. He's still trying to set up that right hand.
Flicks out that left constantly, just Farnhill.
But the speed of Dickinson, and getting to Farnhill's body as he's executing his right hand is unreal. But Farnhill, to be fair, tough lad, tough lad.
Very, very
This
tough.
is like you say, beautiful right from Farnhill. Back comes
Countered there, though, with the
Dickinson
left-right combo.
yeah. Dickinson's got his hands up now. You know, a couple of those shots are getting home. Oh, comes back to the right of his own. Farnhill ducks down. Referee separates, backs off, head to head again.
A breather. The ref
High
needed a wee breather.
The punches are coming in from the left and the right. They're tangling up. Oh, come on, boys. I think that's a bit tiring now.
This is absolutely what Next Gen is all about, showing you the next generation.
Oh, beautiful stuff from Farnhill in that 5 seconds. Oh, Farnhill gets him.
Left hand from Boo Boo. Back on Farnhill.
He's locking his arm up.
Warm up again. Both men are just grabbing each other. They're tired, but they're giving it their all for this English title that is on the line here.
Neither guy is giving.
Boo Boo wants to take it home.
Neither guy is given an inch here. But
fantastic action. Oh, lovely body work there from Dickinson. He goes to the head, then to the body twice. He's done that a few times, but that
he's opened him up, Jams. He's opened him up. Dickinson's been opened up. Dickinson's opened him up. Farnhill's bleeding from the right eye.
Oh, that's big. That's a big
shot. It's all over the gaff now. But he's trying to desperate. Oh, big right from Dickinson, but Farnhill's still coming.
Oh my God, they are mixing it up in the centre of the ring. The referee's taking a good look because he don't know where it's going to go. He don't know who's going to get next. Tremendous action here.
Bloody fight
from Altrincham, from Planet.
It's only 3 rounds done. It's like watching the 12th round of a championship fight. It's ridiculous.
Planet Ice, man. Planet Ice in Altrincham is kicking off tonight with this Next Gen show from the Zone. Salute
I'm just wondering.
These fights on. This is a tremendous English title mix-up. This is what we want to see. This is what we want to see, Mr. Neutral. Isn't that not right, brother?
Is that from a head clash? That cut. Just having a look there. Yeah, it's a head clash. As I said, I knew it was coming.
Yeah, as he went to sink the body, heads came together. I'm still going to score that to Boo Boo, Mark Dickinson. What say you?
Yeah.
I think he took that round, bro. I think he took that round. How bad is the cut on Farnhill?
The second half of that round.
Well, bro, the swelling around his right eye.
Yeah, he's got a big lump on his right eye now as well. A big welt, if you like. Hematoma.
It's still game, and here we go. Round 4 is underway, and it's all action-packed fight. That can go 10 rounds, but I don't see it going 10 rounds, Mr. Neutral.
Farnhill's trying to keep him away from that jab. He's menacing, stalking, crouching tiger style of Dickinson. Obviously, he wants to open up that eye. Oh, beautiful left-right counter.
Farnhill's face looks a mess.
He's bleeding again from the head or from the eye. Referee's telling him to keep the punches up. Beautiful left uppercut from Dickinson. But Farnhill still keeping that left hand out, trying to jab at the face of Dickinson and lead with the right. But back comes Dickinson to the body, upstairs to the head. Farnhill comes back. Oh, but he's missing.
I think that eye's troubling Farnhill. I think it might be ruining the view.
Oh, but he's fighting for his life now. Farnhill's putting everything into this round 4. Desperately trying to keep Dickinson away. Oh, but Dickinson finds a way. He's like life. He finds a way.
Oh, lovely body shots there from Mark Dickinson.
Like you say, James, I don't know how long this can go. Oh, my God.
The ref just got covered in claret. You see that?
Yeah, I did. That was a Rocky Marciano moment right there. Bang! Right in the chin. The blood hit the referee caught most of it.
On his chest, he just went from a white shirt to a red shirt in one smack.
The power is starting to prevail. I can feel he's relenting. He's relenting as Farnhill. The life is slowly being sucked out of him by Mark Dickinson in this ring in round 4. He's got a minute left to survive, but he's still game as the English champion. Oh, beautiful right from Farnhill. Counted,
Oh, he's caught Dickinson
Dickinson.
there. Dickinson looked a bit ragged. He caught him flush there. As he was pulling away, caught him a
Oh,
cheeky
but
one on the chin.
Dickinson's coming back now as Farnhill desperately tries to fight him off.
Oh, this is
Brilliant
cracking
stuff here
entertainment
from
on a Friday
Watchalong.
night.
Oh, beautiful uppercut. Dickinson working that body, and the face
the
is
left hook
opened up.
cross.
Farnhill's opened up badly now on that right eye. The blood is pouring down the cheeks. What a scrap, Jams, on Red Corner
Man,
Boxing.
I can't stay still. I'm like literally following him around the ring and I'm sat at home, you know what I mean?
Both
Fucking
have
going
got
mental in
chins
here.
of steel. Chins
This
of
is
steel.
what the English title is all about, mate. This is what Next Gen's all about.
Dickinson, left, right, body. Oh, beautiful overhand
That
left.
face has just opened up.
How is he
Farnhill
still
is a
standing,
mess.
Jams?
Farnhill is a mess. Oh my God. That's definitely a
Ridiculous.
Dickinson round.
Ridiculous durability from Farnhill. I wouldn't like to fight him in a pub. No danger.
Hell no. Hell no. Well, fuck
Be
with
right
either
back.
of these men, mate. These are absolute warriors. Absolutely come to war warriors. What a terrific fight this is. If you're not watching it live, I'm so glad you chose to watch it with me and Mr. Neutral on Red Corner Boxing. Please do remember to head over to YouTube, give us a like, a share, a comment, a subscribe. Help the channel grow. We're 9 days in, 9 days in to a new channel, and we want to bring you the best content possible. We'll be doing watch-alongs for all the shows we possibly can, prediction shows, fancy fights, breaking news. We have interviews with fighters, ring announcers. We're trying to bring you the whole package. It's a new wave media, me and Mr. Neutral, Red Corner Boxing, with a little help from a few friends. Stick with us, guys. Here we go. Round number 5 underway in what has been a tremendous fight for the English title here in the super middleweight division from Altrincham in the United Kingdom. It's Reece Farnhill versus Mark Dickinson, and I'm telling you now, guys, the next generation looks good if this is what we've got coming through, because these are tremendous, absolute warriors in that ring.
We're not even halfway through this tremendous English fight. And my goodness, my props to this. As I'm talking, they're banging away at each other. They've got it 2 rounds apiece here by Tony Bellew.
That's Tony Bellew. Tony Bellew's got it 2 apiece. I wouldn't disagree with that. We've got it 3-1
I would disagree with that.
to Mark Dickinson, but I wouldn't argue with 2-2. It's been such a war.
It certainly has. And it's just like the previous 3 rounds. 4 rounds, I should say. Non-stop action. Lefts and rights coming from Farnhill, putting the pressure on Dickinson now. Dickinson, when Farnhill stops, he just unloads to the body. With the rights to goes upstairs, but they get tangled up. Referee separates them. Farnhill straight back to work with that jab. But every time he jabs, he walks into something from Dickinson. This is the difference in the power stakes. Farnhill, 2 uppercuts, a right hand. That's better work from him. But still, Dickinson comes forward as the eye opens up again in round 5. Farnhill, right, coming through the middle. Dickinson cover it up on the ropes and then unleashes a 2-punch combination, but both miss. Farnhill comes back. Dickinson allows him the punch and then retaliates with a left right of his own, but takes a punch round the back of the head as they tangle up. Referee separates. Oh, that one just missed from Farnhill over the right shoulder. Dickinson slowed down a wee bit.
Stronger here, isn't he, Farnhill? It looks like he's getting a bit stronger here.
He's relentless, James. He's relentless. It's non-stop from round 1 to round 5. He has not stopped the way he's throwing punches.
It's just whether the snap's gone out of his punches a wee bit. The snap might have gone just a little bit.
I would imagine so, because after 4 punishing rounds of throwing punches and nothing is oh my goodness, Dickinson is now going to work. He just unleashed 6 punches.
Oh my God, he's opening him up.
Oh, that's what I mean. He's waiting for Farnhill to do his thing and then comes back with, oh my God, he's got him again.
Left, right combo, left, right, left combo. And again, Dickinson's opening him up.
The accuracy from Dickinson is astonishing.
That was about to be a
Accuracy.
Farnhill round, but I think we're probably going to have to give it Dickinson for that last minute.
This
It's
is
a tough
what I mean.
one.
Ridiculous round. I'm loving this.
Tremendous, mate. This is why it's called Next Generation, mate. These are the warriors that Eddie Hearn's own matchroom think are coming through that are going to lead the way to future generations. And we've already seen William Crolla. Now we're seeing Mark Dickinson and Reece Farnhill, you know, English champion against contender. This is what it's all about. We've still got a couple more fights to come as well. We've got the big heated exchange who have hated each other for a while between Cameron Vuong and Jordan Flynn. Them two don't like each other. That's coming up for the vacant WBO European lightweight title. And then, of course, we've got the debut of Pat Brown, the Olympian, as he takes on Grandone. Federico.
Yes, and here we go, round 6. I don't know how you guys have scored it. I've got it 3-3. Sorry, 3-2 to Dickinson.
I've got it 4-1 myself, 4-1 to Dickinson. But I can easily see how you can have it 3-2 on rounds, to be fair.
Oh, and again, round 6, the same as round 5 and the previous before that. Non-stop. It's like watching a high-grade women's fight. Just both in the middle of the ring, slugging it out. You know, very little defense, unless it's like obvious shots that are going to go flying over. But
Taylor Serrano 2 type.
Honest to God, the rules of engagement in this fight are defined by different rules of boxing. You know, neither one is giving ground. It's ridiculously good. And yeah.
They know what a big chance it is, bro. They know what a big opportunity this is, and they're trying to put on the absolute best they can. And it's great to see.
This is all on the line stuff here from both of these boxers. The champion and Farnhill, this is his first defense against Dickinson, who's trying to take it away from him. And he's doing it just, but the hard work rate of Farnhill is probably impressing the judges as well. So it's super close.
It's definitely a war, mate. It's definitely a war. Farnhill's face looks a mess, though. That can sometimes influence the judges too, because his face is a bloody crimson mess. His face is covered in claret to match his claret and blue shorts. And Dickinson, with that peekaboo style, he's always down. He's just popping out these shots. He looks very comfortable doing that. He has taken some jabs. He's taken some punches of his own, of course. But he just seems relentless. He seems content to just keep going back at Farnhill. And he's going to rip that title away if it goes the same way for me, as it has done for the majority of these 6 rounds. But we've got 45 seconds to go of round 6 here. Farnhill still throwing everything he's got. But Dickinson catching him with some heavy, heavy shots as he comes forward. Some nice jabs there from Farnhill, 2 lefts and a right. Nice work, but nice defensive work from Dickinson. Just tucks in, crouches, puts the hands up, ready to go back to war. Lands a little left, little right. Farnhill's still just punishing out them punches, absolutely forcing out the shots. Referee just breaks them up, gives them a little breather. 15 seconds to go of round 6 here, guys, of 10 possible rounds. I'm surprised we even got to this point. Good shot from Dickinson. Farnhill pounds away on the body of Mark Dickinson. The English champion does not want to relinquish this title, and he is doing his utmost to make sure that does not happen here tonight in Altrincham. And that's the end of the round. I'm going to give that one to Farnhill. I think he just done the better work. He was more active. Booba had his moments, but I think Farnhill just took that round for me.
Yeah, again, you come back to that sheer work rate that Farnhill puts out there. And because Dickinson has got a serious, a lack of movement, he's sort of playing into Farnhill's game, if you like, because he is connecting with Dickinson. It's only that the more impressive punching is coming from Dickinson. I think maybe, Dickinson could be in trouble of letting this slip. He needs to work up his work rate or he needs better defensive work at this time, because he's allowing Farnhill to land. So this will be interesting going into round 7, whether the hard punching Dickinson can stop the English super middleweight champion
Reece
Farnhill
Farnhill.
and stop his work rate. That's what he's got to do, and this is what he's doing right now. Now he's coming towards Farnhill. Farnhill
I've got
backing
it
off.
4-2, I have, bro. I've got it 4-2 at the moment to Dickinson.
Oh, see, that was what I was talking about.
That's stunned Farnhill. Farnhill's in trouble here.
Yeah, he backed off. He was quicker to the punch, and then I was talking about the accuracy. 3-punch combination comes in, and now he's got Farnhill on the back foot. Great body work yet again. Farnhill now is trying to come back, but he is not landing. And again, Dickinson doing the work in the first minute.
Farnhill's gone into his shell now. I think that punch hurt him to the body. I think he's gone into his shell a wee bit.
There's a bit of redness around the side of the body now of Farnhill.
Yeah, he's took some smacks to the body and head, to be fair. Dickinson's been on point.
Now, this is the second minute, and this is where Farnhill starts to come back into it, where they're going toe-to-toe, tangling up, but Farnhill's got probably the better punching off the clinch, to the body. But then Dickinson comes back with maybe a 2-3 punch combination of his own, and this is where it gets difficult to judge. Minute 25 to go. But for me, it's just
this is a Dickinson round so far, but it's only halfway through. But he's landed some massive shots, Mr. Neutral. He's landed some huge shots here.
The fight has slowed down tremendously now. It's now they're slugging it out. 2 punches from
Dickinson all day long, doesn't it? To be fair,
it does, but he doesn't want to get. Wait for Farnhill to, unleash 3 or 4 punch combination and then come back with singles. That
to get another surge of energy.
Yeah, he needs to match that as he's counting how many he's taken, and then he's got to, count what he's getting back so he can keep up generally with, the punch stats.
Yeah, for sure.
In his own mind. But, there's no better way when you're in the ring, you engage, you know when you're getting hit, right? And you think, right, I'm a good 5-6 punches behind here. And you know that when you're in the ring. So he'll know exactly what he has to do. He slowed him right down now. Farnhill's taking a breather.
Dickinson's taunting him now, putting his arms up and calling him out. He's mocking him. He's trying to engage him to make him make a mistake.
Has he seen something? Has he seen something in Farnhill's walking pace now? So, here we go. It's like a trigger hat, and then it's a vicious exchange between the two.
Dickinson rubs the head in. What a
end
war!
Of the round.
Words at the end of the round. What a war!
There was like 2 guys just arms in the air, talking to each other, and then they come and they went
back at the Weatherspoons, mate. What you say to my missus? I didn't say nothing. I'll fucking have it. You know what I mean? Weatherspoons anywhere in England, any Friday night. This is what we're seeing right now, guys. I love it.
Dude, you don't often see that in a boxing match. Beautiful punching by both guys there. They both are landing. It was both as vicious as each other. It's going to be a nightmare for these judges. I just know it.
How are you scoring that last round, Mr. Neutral?
I'll give that a Dickinson.
Yeah, I'll give it MD as well.
But again, you can never count it. But Farnhill did. He slowed down a lot in that round.
Until the end, the last 10 seconds, and he went to war.
Took a breather and then went to war. These 2 guys, it was like, oh my God, coming into the middle, went off. But here we go, round 8. Back out, crouching tiger, hidden dragon. Dickinson against the straight up orthodox style of the rangy Farnhill, trying to throw that jab out. But they both each ate a jab from each other there. Oh, there's another one from Dickinson got through it. Dickinson's up on Bellew's card by 3 rounds now.
Yeah, he's got it 68-65. Has Tony Bellew, the bomber.
Yeah, Dickinson.
I think that's how I've got it as well, actually. I've got it 68-65 myself. So I agree with Bellew. Right. That's a fucking rarity.
That's a first. I never Tony being with a scouser.
Tony and me being a red man, you know what I mean?
The face is opened up again now of Farnhill.
Yeah, it looks a mess, a bloody mess.
In the immortal words of Conor McGregor, he's fucked.
He's fooked, fam.
and
He's
that's
fooked.
he's fooked. Punishing now. Dickinson's picking his shots really well in this round.
He is.
Farnhill, he's still keeping to that strict game plan, a strict, disciplined, way of fighting that's got him where he's had so far. But the bloodstained shots of Dickinson tells you that the claret is flying from the face. Oh, good punch from
good shot from
Farnhill
Farnhill.
there.
Dickinson backs up and then an uppercut.
But he's still standing strong. Oh, uppercut from Dickinson. Farnhill. Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jesus Christ, he comes back. This boy's tough. He's got a granite chin. Granite. Absolutely
he's not giving up that English title without a fight, mate. He's not. He's Reece Farnhill. He's not giving it up without a fight. He might be behind on the scorecards, but he's not giving it up without a massive, massive fight.
How anybody's
UK tear up going on in the
ring
right now. Are you
not entertained?
Not entertained? But this time it's real boxing instead of KSI's bullshit.
Here we go. Oh, here we go. No.
Oh, good shot there. Nice little check-right hook there from Dickinson.
I think he's just beating him up now. But Dickinson's so strong. Keeps coming forward.
Farnhill's just keeping that jab in his face, though, isn't he? Keeping him active with that jab constantly. Oh, nice body work there from Dickinson. The referee is covered in claret. That shows you what a war this has been. The referee is absolutely covered in claret all over him. That's the end of the round.
Tremendous
definitely a Dickinson round.
Tremendous stuff. My goodness.
There's 2 rounds to go for Farnhill to rescue his English title here. Because in my opinion now, it's going to Mark Dickinson. Boo Boo is taking that title and taking it back with him.
There was a series of punches from Dickinson. I must have counted 8 or 9 that hit home. It must have been a 10-second, period, maybe less. That for me was just took the round, took it away from Reece Farnhill. But if you look at the state of the two guys, you got Dickinson. He doesn't look worse for wear compared to his opponent. But it's been a hell of a fight. Hell of a fight. Round 9.
Yeah, round 9 is underway here.
Wait a minute.
So 2 rounds to go. We've got this one, and then we've got the final round. Farnhill's popping out the jab. Dickinson goes with a little left hook. Dickinson's still looking lively, but Farnhill seems to have got himself a little bit more energy than the last round. He's bopping around again, flicking out that jab again that he's done all night, the left hand, which slowed down a wee bit in the last round. But Dickinson looking ever the aggressor. Oh, he catches a nice shot there. Caught him with a left-right combination. Farnhill goes to the body there of Dickinson. Dickinson just rolls with the punches, ducks low, makes him miss. Pops out a left jab of his own. Farnhill again goes to the body, then to the head. Nice combination. And again with another shot. Misses. I think Dickinson is in a bit of cruise control here. He knows he's won this fight. As long as nothing nasty happens. Good shot again. Nice stiff left there from Dickinson.
The fight has slowed down to Dickinson's pace that he can do his best work now. And Farnhill's trying to come back, but he's just hitting gloves.
He is. I think we know how this fight's going to end now, unless something miraculous happens and we get another gear out of both. But it's been a tremendous piece of action, Mr. Neutral, hasn't it? This has been a joy to watch.
Oh, absolutely, James. It's just the sheer grit, attitude, work ethic from Farnhill that has been very impressive against the predatory, clinical, accurate power punching of Dickinson, both the body and head of Farnhill. And again, there's that 7-punch combination.
Oh, massive punches from
lands on Farnhill It's oh, was that his first stunning punch from Farnhill?
I
Oh
think
no,
it
it
was.
wasn't. That was just maybe it was just me, but it's not enough from Farnhill now. 40 seconds to go. Oh my god, he's just there two more. When
Big
you met,
shots there from Dickinson.
yeah, it's these big shots that snap the head back of Farnhill that the
Catches the
judges
judge's
can't.
eyes.
It does. But his work rate, it belies the fight. He's always throwing, whether it's the gloves, he's hitting the shoulders, he's hitting the back of the head. Farnhill is always throwing, and this is what impresses judges as well. So I wouldn't be surprised, a bit like the last fight, if it's a bit closer than we think. But
Wouldn't be
I'm
surprised,
very.
bro. But I think Dickinson certainly won this, though, in my opinion. I know we've still got a round to go, but for me, he's got
Should
this
he
fight sewn
survive?
up.
Yeah. Should it go at the end of the round there? Another Dickinson round for me, but
Same.
man, I'm very impressed with this guy. 9 fights into his career, fighting for the English super middleweight title, and he's looking like the champ.
He is. I knew
That's
Boo Boo was going to be good. I knew he was going to be good.
taken nothing away from Farnhill. Very impressive, very durable. He's there's nothing wrong with his style. There's nothing wrong. It's just a simple fact he is being out punched accurately by a far decent puncher in Mark Dickinson. Very impressive. This guy, you want to keep an eye on this guy. This guy's going to go places. As the referee takes them into the final round, they touch gloves. Here we go. This is going to be a barnstormer. I can see Reece Farnhill throwing everything but the kitchen sink at Mark Dickinson in round 10 of his first defence of his title. Here we go. And he's already had 2 jabs from Dickinson. Tries to come back. The crouching head movement of Dickinson, peekaboo style. Hard for Farnhill to get any connecting punches off. Now they tangle up. The referee separates them. And again, peekaboo style from Dickinson, moving his head a lot more now.
Worked for him all night, bro, hasn't it? It's worked for him all night, that has.
Absolutely beautiful. When Farnhill comes in to engage, the openings are there for Dickinson to exploit the uppercuts, the straight down the middles.
He just ducks under his punches and comes over every time, and he seems to be catching him
There
nicely.
you go.
It's been
And
great
the way
work.
his left hand to the body is a thing to behold from Dickinson. Very impressed with his body work tonight. As the blood-stained referee, it separates them once again, and Dickinson goes to work. Back comes Farnhill. Dickinson soaks it, comes back to self. They tangle up yet again. And
Terrific action.
Farnhill back to work, goes to the body. Dickinson making it hard for him to hit home. The elbows are tucked. Farnhill sets back, left and a right. He's not hurting him so far. Dickinson gets him up against the ropes. He's ranging his left arm to come home with the right. It's Dickinson. A bit naughty style, but it is what it is. If you can get away with it.
Do what you got to do in there.
Nice exchange there. As Farnhill wipes the blood away from his blood-soaked eyes. Jab over the shoulder. Back comes Dickinson. Left check. Big right from Farnhill. Snaps the head of Dickinson. But it's one punch. Oh, big right from Dickinson. The referee stops it. There's 40 seconds left. Back comes Farnhill. Jabbing away. Dickinson, the guard's up. Comes back with 2 or 3 smashing shots.
Crackers, left, right.
There's another 2.
Shot.
There's another 2. Oh, this.
Farnhill could go here. Farnhill's ready to go here.
Oh, I don't know. He's too tough.
Again.
He's too tough, James. 19 seconds of the fight left, and Crouching Tiger Dickinson is stalking his man, looking for that clinical punch to finish him off, but it's not going to happen. We're inside the final 10. And Farnhill hasn't stopped from round 1 to round 10. And that is the end of the fight. What a fight. No
I've got
mass.
Dickinson winning that for sure.
But Dickinson's raised his arm in the corner. He thinks he's done enough to take the title of
I think he has
Farnhill. Oh, what a great fight. Totally enjoyed commentating on that, Jams. Brilliant
Yeah,
fight.
it was fantastic, brother. It was fantastic. I've actually got it 8-2 to Dickinson, so I've got it by a landslide.
8-2.
I've got it 8-2 to Dickinson, mate. That's what I scored it. I could probably just about edge 7-3, but I went 8-2 to the contender, to the challenger, Mark Dickinson.
Oh, I think it'd be closer than that.
It would not surprise me, mate. Would not surprise me.
But incredible performance by both of these gentlemen. Absolutely beautiful fight. Absolutely beautiful. As we wait now for the the judges' decisions. Thank you to everybody.
In a moment, mate. I'll duck out and get the scorecards for you.
Thank you to everyone who's watching on X, who's watching on other platforms. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Red Corner Boxing, with me and my man Jams there. 9 days, is it, Jams?
It's 9 days today, yeah. We're on the 9th day since the channel started, and we're still hoping to get more subscribers so we can bring you best content going around. We are the New Wave Media, Jam and Mr. Neutral, bringing it daily for you with predictions, watch-alongs, breaking news, live events, and anything else you want, just let us know and we will deliver.
Weekly shows. The action's all.
We have Hard Talk USA every Sunday at 10 p.m. too. I forgot about the weekly shows, bringing you the best of the boxing news from across the other side of the pond. We do Australian shows. We cover bare knuckle boxing when applicable. So just stick with us, guys.
Yes, we'll be covering the lot. Misfits.
I'll duck out, Mr. Neutral, and get us the scorecards, mate.
You do that. That's what James was saying there. We'll be covering all kinds of combat sports. Particularly enjoyed the bare knuckle boxing BKFC last night. BKFC 70. Brilliant card. Many fights. Lots of knockouts. Lots of blood and action and brutality in that squared circle. As the two boxers are coming towards the middle of the ring. Always these little delays with these referees, these judges' decisions. And now he's got both of their hands as they embrace. Great fight. Two gentlemen give it their all in that ring. Who's going to be the new champion? And don't forget, after this fight, we've got the Cameron Vuong fight up against Joe Flynn. And then the headliner, Pat Brown, is making his heavyweight debut against Grandone. A late replacement. Will he last the distance? Only Pat Brown will know that. And the new, yes, he's got it.
Yeah, told Mark. You, bro. 99, 92, 97, 98, 92, and 98, 93. So exactly
Jams
how I scored it, bro, to be honest.
Jams is on it.
Mark Dickinson.
It's the new English super middleweight champion.
And a shout out to Håkan Johansson. He predicted it too. He said the same thing. Dickinson points for the new English champion.
So did I.
So we got it, brother. We all got it. Cracking fight, wasn't it?
Great fight. I was very pleased with that fight, especially for British boxing in general, because you get a bit of stick for that, the quality of the matches. But that was a true fight. These next
gen ones are the best ones, mate. These next gens are fantastic because they're bringing us the future talent. They're bringing us what we need to see what's up next for us. You know what I mean? And what's up next for us here on Red Corner Boxing? We have got Cameron the One Vuong versus Jordan Flynn. Now, these guys have got a bit of needle between them. They do not like each other. They've been calling each other out for their short careers. Cameron Vuong, 7-0-0, 3 knockouts. We've got Jordan Flynn, 11-0-0 with 3 knockouts. So let's see. Oh, sorry, 1 knockout. 28-year-old against a 22-year-old in Cameron the One Vuong. Should be a good fight. And then after that, we've got Pat Brown against Federico Grandone from Argentina for Pat Brown's debut. We all know how exciting the Olympian is. That's the main event tonight. But before that, we've got the grudge match. I've just seen him in the ring at the moment, having a little shove, a little push, a little play. A little bit of Cole Frotz, George Groves sort of scenario going on in the ring. Yeah, we can all have a little push, a little pull, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's been coming for a while, this fight. Cameron Vuong swore Jordan Flynn was ducking him. He weren't going to come out and fight him. And now here he is, and Cameron Vuong's got to put his money where his mouth was. Because he's asked for this fight for long enough, and Jordan Flynn said, all right then, now you've got it. Now you better deal with this shit. So let's see what happens.
I like
That's
this
coming
fight.
up next on Red Corner Boxing with Jam and Mr. Neutral. Follow us both on X, at Jam's Boxing Chat, at Neutral's Corner.
I do like this fight.
It's going to be a war. It's going to be a war. They really dislike each other. They really, really dislike each other. Can't wait. I can't wait. This is the kind of fight I live for, mate, when there's actual distaste and disdain between the two, and they literally want to hurt each other. I never wish a man to get hurt in the ring. Never have, never will. I want both to go home to their families. They both deserve to. They're putting on a show for our entertainment. But my God, when there's needle, just gives you that extra zip. Speaking of that, got Ben Whittaker against Liam Cameron 2 coming up very, very soon.
Yes, sir.
Easter Sunday. Easter Sunday. Cannot wait for that. Me and Mr. Neutral will be doing the watch-along for that. Liam Cameron, of course, one of my favourites. You know, rose from a very dark time of his life to become a big name in the boxing world. Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Always shows love. Always responds if you message him, if you contact him. He's a great lad. Me and Mr. Neutral will be doing that watch-along live. So that's another one to look forward to on Red Corner Boxing. And also tomorrow night, or should I say Sunday morning, 3 a.m., which will go to 2 a.m. because the clocks go back at 1 a.m. in the UK, we are covering Michaela Mayer versus Sandy Ryan 2 for the WBO title. So make sure you tune in for that one, guys. Hit that subscribe button, give it a share, and stick with us. Bringing you as much boxing as we possibly can. Sunday night on Red Corner Boxing, while we're waiting for the next fight, we've got Hard Talk USA episode 31 with an all-star X panel. Hopefully we might bring you a special guest. If not, you'll have to make do with the regular absolute boxing knowledge geezers from X. Some fantastic guests coming on. You'll have Mr. Neutral and Remy hosting. It's a show you don't want to miss. Hard Talk USA episode 31 coming up Sunday, 10 p.m. UK, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time USA, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you so much.
Yes, plenty to look forward to as we wait for this next fight. Jams, we've got Michaela Mayer and Sandy Ryan tomorrow night.
Yeah, can't wait. For the WBO welterweight title from Las Vegas, Nevada, United States. Cannot wait.
Yeah.
It's a rematch. We had Paintgate. We know what happened. It was a bit of a dirty move, they say, by someone in Mayer's team. Maybe even, was it Mr. Evans Tobler was accused of some sort of act in it? I don't believe that to be the case. You know what I mean? I do not believe that to be the case.
Evans come on the show. He went, that's not true. I didn't do nothing like that.
He was on Hard Talk as well, and he said it weren't him, didn't he? He said on Hard Talk it wasn't him. He said when you done the interview with him live, it wasn't him. No to do with him. He doesn't play games like that. So we'll have to see what was going on there with Sandy Ryan and her team. But it's going to be a cracking rematch. I think Michaela Mayer's a little bit too good myself, to be quite honest. I just think she's a little bit too slick for Sandy. I love Sandy, don't get me wrong. Always represent the Brits when possible. But for me, I think Mayer's taking that. But we'll do the watch-along, and I'll be as unbiased as possible.
Oh, absolutely. No, we shall not be unbiased. We shall be rooting for the Brit, but we'll be unbiased with the commentary. But,
there you go. There you go.
What can Sandy bring different to this fight, though, James, do you think?
That's my point. I don't think she can bring anything different. I think she gave her best the first time, and that's what made it relatively close. I think that was the best performance Sandy Ryan could have put on, and that was on that night. I don't see any way she can do anything different to get close to Mayer. I think Mayer makes this look even easier, and maybe even stops her.
So Paintgate, in your opinion, inspired Sandy to fight as well as she did.
Yeah, I think she was more in tune with Ryan. Right. I think she was more blessed and more aggressive and that suited the fight better. I think this time, I think Michaela May is just going to come out and just show levels. I hope I'm wrong, of course, but I just think Michaela May is going to come and just show absolute levels and just box her ears off, to be quite honest.
Yes, she's very, very good. I thought she was hard done by in
Against
London,
Tasha Jonas.
and also against a fellow
Alicia Baumgartner.
countrywoman. Yeah, she's signed for MVP now. MVP in in women's boxing seem to have found a niche.
Oh, mate, they've signed. They've got Nat Dove. They've got Yukasta Vale's little sister.
Yeah,
They've got Ramla Ali. And they've
Ramla
got the
Ali.
fucking world champion Dina Forsland, the undefeated 21-0 Denmark world champion Dina Forsland, who fights in the same weight as Mrs. Shea Chicken Metcalf, bantamweight division, 122 pounds. So let's see if we
Major
can get that
investments.
unification fight.
Yeah, major investments by MVP. We wish them well. So yeah, they're still doing the build up to this fight. We've got next week we got Sahan doing fighter series. I can't remember.
Wednesday at 10 p.m. UK, 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central. He's doing Pernell Sweet Pea Whitaker.
What can we expect from Sahan? Plenty of
passion. He'll break down his career from the Olympics. You know, we know he was Olympian for the US. He's going to break it down. He's going to bring us all of his best fights, the best moments of his career. It's a great series. It's only short. It's 10, 12 minutes, sometimes 8 minutes. It's just a breakdown, paying homage to the greats of the game that we grew up loving, that now Sahan can tell you about, all the way from Ohio, Cincinnati. So join us for the fighter series. And again, hit that subscribe button. Make it regular. Turn on the notifications so you don't miss a live of us. We're always coming to bring you entertainment, be it a watch-along, be it a prediction show, or a series like Hard Talk USA, or the Fighter Series. We are here for your entertainment. The more subscribers we get, the more we can bring you.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Jams and Sporting. You know what to do. Head over to YouTube. Just like and subscribe. Just once. Thank you very much. Right. Let's get back to this action. So it's been a very decent card so far. We had a very good fight, 6-rounder William Crolla against a very game Emmanuel Zion.
Yeah.
Very durable. Great performance by
tough as a lion was Zion.
Another great British fight, and obviously what we just witnessed there with
Reece Farnhill against Mark Dickinson.
I'm still blown away by round 2.
It was tremendous, man. It was tremendous. I was literally bobbing and weaving. I was like doing this on the live, like trying not to move, but I was just like bobbing and weaving, ducking and diving, like trying to watch the punches from the TV like they're coming at me.
I haven't seen an engagement like that since Sugar Ray Leonard and Thomas Huns in that infamous round 1.
The Hitman.
The Hitman Huns. Incredible engagement. And the accuracy from both guys in that round was a round of the year for me so far.
It was tremendous.
It could even be fight of the year. Such was the severity, the brutality of that fight. Not going to expect too much of that in this fight coming up between Jordan Flynn and Cameron Vuong. Cameron Vuong for me is a bit of a mover, isn't he? He's quite slick. Snappy punches, good body work. I'm expecting big things from Cameron Vuong. I identified earlier last year when I saw him. It's on the Junaid Bostan.
When he fought Gavin Gwynn.
Yeah, Gavin Gwynn, that's right.
Yeah, that's the only time I've been disappointed in his performance, bro. Like, I expected Cameron Vuong to dominate that, but Gavin Gwynn, in my opinion, took that fight. I think the one was lucky to get the decision in that.
His styles, mate, he was an awkward thing for him. So he's not had that many fights himself, Cameron. He'll use that as experience. I do expect a far more disciplined and a clinical performance from Cameron Vuong. He has got the skill set. The temperament is another thing.
Yeah, and he hates this guy. That's the thing. Like you said, temperament, Mr. Neutral. He hates Jordan Flynn. Like, these guys despise each other. You see them at every local show. They're always going at it back and forth from the crowd. If one's in the ring, they're going at it back and forth. They really, really dislike each other. So will Cameron Vuong be able to keep his emotions in check? Will he be able to stick to his boxing, what he's been told by his corner? Will his boxing IQ prevail his mentality of wanting to attack? Because if he just keeps coming at Jordan Flynn could clip him with something and just take him to sleep, and it could be the end of the fight. So he needs to stay on point. He needs to make sure that he follows his corner's advice. He's still a young fighter, as you said. He's only had 7 fights, for God's sake. He's still a baby in professional boxing. He needs to make sure that he does what his corner says and doesn't walk onto certain daft and get himself knocked out because of raw aggression. Because raw aggression, as we all know, ruins the day in boxing.
Raw aggression is a useful tool, but it cannot be the only tool.
Yeah, if used right, it can be good.
Yeah.
But if you go out like a bull in a china shop, you're going to get yourself found out, mate. You know what I mean? Someone like Floyd Mayweather. Anyone who used aggression against him, other than the Maidan and one fight, he'll always just slip around, catch you with something sweet, and you're going to sleep. You know what I mean? Back when he was Money Mayweather, before he became when he was Pretty Boy Floyd, before he became Money Mayweather, he'd just land punches on you and put you to sleep. Timing beats aggression every time, doesn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
Here comes Jordan Flynn.
Yeah, he's coming out first. I do like these these ring walks. You got the nice visuals in the background. The Americans do it slightly different.
Yeah, a bit more flashier.
But it looks good. It's a good experience for these boxers as well. For this kind of show, it's look at me, to his grandchildren in years to come. It's
all good apart from where it says OnlyFans at the bottom. You know what I mean? Guy's showing his meat. Guy's showing his meat for $1, mate. The guy's showing his meat off for $1.
Is he?
He is. It says OnlyFans. If you look under the name, it says Jordan Flynn, and under it says OnlyFans.
Oh my goodness.
Mate, he's selling his meat online.
Well, I suppose he got on some money somehow these days.
Yeah. He's a meat slinger.
Pause,
I'm sorry, Mr. Neutral. I'll let you get back to it now, brother. No slinging meat in the chat.
So Jordan Flynn is in the ring, and we're waiting for Cameron Vuong to come out now. Now, talk to me about Jordan Flynn, about his record, who he's faced. Anybody.
Well, he drew with Kane Baker.
Yes.
Who's I'm not being rude, he's a very level British English fighter. Not well beat off, never will be. And he got a draw with Jordan Flynn. But that was back in 2023.
Yeah. What's happened since
he's not fought that many. That's why he's fighting someone as young as Cameron Vuong. You know what I mean? Cameron Vuong's only 22 years of age. He's only had 7 fights in the pro game. He was a very good amateur, of course. He's only got 3 knockouts. Flynn's only got 1 knockout. So it's a matchup that you would have expected to happen at some point soon. It's two guys. After Cameron Vuong's last performance against Gavin Gwynn, not really setting the world alight. You know what I mean? People expected him to win against Gwynn and take him apart. I knew he wouldn't, because I've seen Gavin Gwynn multiple times. The Welshman ain't no pushover. But everyone was saying Vuong will knock him out in 1-2 rounds. It was never going to happen. And then they slag him off saying, oh, well, he ain't good enough because he couldn't beat Gavin Gwynn in a round. Well, if they watch Gavin Gwynn, they realise how tough that man is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is a good level fight. This is a right about the right stage for both. To see the winner goes on, the other one gets forgotten about and goes down to even lower level.
Yeah, which of the two, Cameron Vuong, being the younger prospect, cannot afford to do. You're right, he can't afford. See, again, I come back to this thing about I don't see Cameron Vuong as a knockout artist. He'll stop you, but he's not a knockout. He hasn't got that one punch that's going to flatten
the punches
people.
And the ref jumps in.
Aye. So, and like you said, that wasn't going to happen to Gavin Gwynn. Far too experienced, and it was only was it an 8-rounder?
I think it was 10, but it was UD, wasn't it? I think.
Oh, right. Yeah, I don't know, but
They get it as a UD, but it was a harsh for me. I think I had like a draw or Gwyn even by a round. You know what I mean? It was
Yeah, but
close.
I still think that's a slightly higher level than the Kane Baker,
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Jordan Flynn. So I expect Cameron Vuong to come through this UD, but we'll see. Like you said, Needle
Depends on the
has got,
emotions. Whether we can take his
yes.
emotions on this one.
Now, this is what I need to see from Cameron Vuong. Has he not? He's got the skill set, he's got the tools, a wonderful defensive movement. Has he got the temperament to see him not only get to that level of championship level, but achieve it and keep it? These are
Yeah,
all
definitely.
different mindsets that you have to accumulate on your way to the big time. Jordan Flynn, older guy, but
Yeah, 6 years older. 6 years older.
not being, hasn't surfaced to that level yet. Although he's got, he's unbeaten, 11 and 1 draw. This
From
is another
Oxford.
one that cannot afford to lose, because lose to Cameron Vuong, who's considered a younger prospect. This is a setback.
Definitely.
Not a great setback, but it's a setback.
Of course it is, yeah. He can still fight at English level, but he's not going to get any further than British, you know what I mean? He's never going to be
Yeah,
European world titles if he loses this one. And it's the same
but
for Wong, to be honest. Although at his age, he could still come again.
exactly. That resume of his, the 11 wins, 0 defeats, and 1 draw, is far more precious to Jordan Flynn right now than Cameron Vuong's. So he can afford to lose this fight, as you said. But Jordan Flynn can't too much. So
Especially
a
not after
lot's
all
on
the
the
words
line.
that have been said as well.
Yes, lots on the line. Lots of words. Let's hope it's lots of action. We're about to
Yeah, they've got
start
an old
round
school
1.
ref in there as well. Got the old school ref in there. I can't see who it is yet, but I know his face. There he is. Right, here we go.
Howard
Round 1's about to go.
Foster.
It is Howard,
Um,
yeah. It is Howard. Here we go.
so Jordan Flynn, both are orthodox style, but you've got that very different orthodox style between the two of them. You got Jordan Flynn, the typically English style, but look at Cameron Vuong. His left arm is waving
Keeps it
about
up
in
all
front
the
of him,
time, doesn't he?
using it as a rangefinder. But he got ranged there by Jordan Flynn with a right hand over the top, which Vuong acknowledges. Again, taps the gloves. As you see,
Smiling at him is Wong.
I was talking about that movement. He's got that jams, the bouncy movement that is very impressive, and it puts people off.
Yeah, it does. It does. Wong was smiling at him there as well when Flynn came in with a couple of punches. He just smiled at him as if to say, "You got to do better than
Yeah,
that, bro."
but he did acknowledge it. So a very tentative start from young Vuong. Jordan Flynn is trying to fly in with a few punches, but hitting
Wong
fresh
made him
air
miss
right now.
everything. Wong made him miss every single one.
Resets in the middle. Oh, Flynn rushes him. Vuong just steps aside. Resets back in the middle. Flynn now keeping at range, trying to close that distance with his left foot, like a ballet dancer. No avail. Goes to the
Nice
body.
left up there from Flynn. Caught Wong there around the side of his temple. First meaningful punch he's landed.
Nice jab down the middle. 2 jabs back from Vuong.
Pierced the guard.
As I was saying, Jam's a very different fight from the previous fight. Very
Yeah, this is going to be
measured,
a lot calmer.
a lot more measured until it's time to open up. But there's no sign of that just yet.
No, I think around round 3 we'll start these guys warming off on each other. Oh, big shot from Flynn there though. Wong didn't like that and he backs up. Flynn's got him in the corner. Wong turns him and then pummels him as he's falling through the ropes. Referee has a word. To be fair,
Yeah,
I
he
don't
just
think Cameron Vuong done anything wrong there. He was to try and throw punches at the man who was coming at him.
yeah. And in return with that, Cameron Vuong just went to the body with the left and the right overhand, which hit home. Flynn had to
Nice check right there as
adjust.
well. Caught Flynn coming in there, did Cameron Vuong.
He certainly did.
But Flynn looks the aggressor at the moment, doesn't he? And it seems to be Vuong backing up.
Flynn's best weapon is his left jab. When he comes in with his right overhands, Cameron
Leaves
Vuong is
himself
seeing
open.
them. But he does get Cameron with the first jab. When he throws that first jab out, he is catching Cameron. He goes in with another jab that goes over the shoulder and then comes in with the right that goes over the shoulder. If he'd just gone with the one jab, then the right, he might have had
a little bit more prosperous results.
Yeah, a bit more success. But yeah, I said very tentative work. I'm going to give that round to Jordan. I give that to Jordan Flynn just because he got a couple of more jabs in.
Yeah, he looked the busier. He looked the busier.
It was just like the one punch from Vuong that I found, pleasing to the eye. But other than that, very defensive in his work there. And he's the trainer having a word with him. Same trainer as Pat Brown.
Jamie Moore.
Jamie Moore, just giving him a stunning one in the corner there. So Cameron
Vuong for round two. Round two is underway, guys.
Do a bit more work in this fight. Oh, got messy. They're both on the floor.
Oh, it's getting messy. Remember, guys, this is for the vacant WBO European lightweight title. So a lot on the line for both men here between Cameron Vuong and Jordan Flynn, who definitely do not like each other. This fight's been brewing for a minute or two. Someone's got to take advantage. We gave Jordan Flynn the first round, and rightly so, in my opinion, because he was the more active boxer. Vuong landed his occasional bits, but Flynn definitely looks stronger at the moment. He's bullying Vuong a bit, showing the age difference. Cameron Vuong's still a baby at 22 in the pro ranks after 7 fights.
Yeah, he's just showing a bit of his dirty side there, Flynn, throwing the head in to the body, not the head.
Old man in him a bit.
Bit of punching around the back of the head from Flynn there. It's getting a bit messy now in round two. Still 2 minutes to go. But it's Flynn now. That jab is his best weapon, as I was saying. He's finding success with Vuong.
He's landing it at will.
I was talking about the defense of Vuong, but I'm very surprised once again that he's allowing the distance to be close to him in this manner. Instead of going backwards, step to the side. But it's
sticking his tongue out and backing up.
It's Jordan Flynn's round so far.
I think Flynn's showing in that man strength, and he's not handling it very well. Same as what Gavin Gwynn did in the fight last time. He's realising that men are stronger than boys here at the moment.
Yeah, he's got that Jose Ramirez stance as Flynn, style of fighting.
Oh, big shot, big left hand from Flynn. Comes back with his own shot. But Flynn is definitely starting to dominate. Sorry to interrupt you there, Mr. Neutral.
No, you're fine. No, you're absolutely fine. And you're right. But Vuong took it well, come back with a shot of his own. He's recovered his senses.
But he's definitely backing up now. He's definitely felt the power of Jordan Flynn. He didn't like it. Nice body shot there, but then a nice body shot back from Cameron Vuong. But Flynn sticking his tongue out saying, come on, let's have this. Let's do it like we said we're going to do it. Flynn's up for this war. Is Cameron Vuong? At the moment, it doesn't seem so. Seems like it was a gimmick to draw him into a fight. Let's see.
The bodywork of Vuong could prove to be his best weapon as the fight goes on. But at this minute, he's been outworked by Flynn. 10 seconds to go. And it's all Flynn right now. Vuong just trying to keep out of his way, but not throwing him too much back. That was a nice right hand from Vuong. Counters him again, coming in. Too little, too late in this round. Referee's got to be closer.
Let's see what happens. This round's come to a head. That's definitely another Flynn round.
I think so. I think Flynn, again, stronger, as you said, just bullying him a wee bit,
Showing the man strength.
putting Vuong off his game. And Vuong is just not throwing enough at this point in time.
Yeah, completely agree with you.
Just single shots now and then. But the jab of Flynn is winning this fight so far. 2 rounds up.
2018.
But when Vuong does go to the body, there's gaps there that he's taking advantage of, but he's just not doing enough to follow up behind it. Single shots is not going to win you fights of this nature, and it always goes down to work rate and
SWS Boxing
scoring
just says,
punches.
Come on, Cameron Vuong.
Big up
Yeah,
SWS
he's definitely struggling
Boxing.
at the minute, young Sam. He's definitely struggling at the moment, mate. He really is. He's not got going yet, but it's only early. We're in round 3 now. Cameron Vuong, Jordan Flynn for the WBO European lightweight title. Sorry. So let's see what happens here. Vuong's got plenty of time to turn this around. Maybe he's waiting for Flynn to blow his wad, and then he'll take him out.
That is a strategy, a very well-known strategy to let your opponent wear themselves out. But Jordan Flynn's only 28. For me, that's 2 better shots from Vuong, though.
Beautiful
that was
left hands.
Stunners on the chin of him. Now it's opened up a wee bit in round 3. And again, Flynn is hitting the back of the head.
Now Flynn's complaining to the ref like Vuong was in the first and second round. It's now Flynn complaining. He don't like this now. Now his tongue comes out, which shows a sign of been hurt, in my opinion.
Yeah, that body work, as I was saying before, Chance, when Vuong works the body, that is his best weapon. But he had 2 beautiful check left hooks, one after the other. Caught the chin of Flynn.
He did.
Flynn tries to come back.
Round here so far in round 3 for Cameron the Vuong.
He's timing it better. He's timing the attacks of Jordan Flynn coming in.
I think his corner's told him what he needs to do here. And he's paying homage to his corner. He's doing exactly what they're telling him to do.
Yeah.
Because this is a different fight now. This is a different round to the first 2, for sure.
Jordan Flynn seems to have the longer arms, the longer reach. If Vuong needs to nullify that by closing the distance, getting on the inside and doing that bodywork damage, to let Jordan Flynn keep jabbing at you, without closing that distance, it's dangerous. Slip and counter, come in, do your best work. Because Jordan Flynn, he's there for the taking. But he's disciplined at the moment. Still punching the back of the head. Howard Foster says nothing.
Yeah, Vuong's complaining about it.
There's another one.
Both punching on the break as well, which is naughty tactics.
Yeah. Howard Foster definitely has a word there.
Flynn, telling Flynn to back it. Oh, great right hand from Vuong.
Caught him. It was a good one. He's down. He's knocked him down.
He's got
a right hand.
Cameron the Vuong puts down Jordan Flynn.
But it was a flash knockdown. He was off balance, and it was a chop, a downward right chop.
It was from that first right, and then he got back up, and then he caught him again.
Flynn comes back to the left, right. Now it's opening up.
Just Vuong don't need to get too hungry now. Don't get too goal hungry and go for the knockout. He seems to be going for it now, and that could lead him to get caught by Jordan Flynn. Just needs to calm it down a bit, It was a flash knockdown. It wasn't a brutal knockdown. He needs to calm himself.
And around 3. That evens the score up. Yeah.
Yep, for Cameron the Vuong. It's definitely a knockdown as well. It's a legitimate knockdown because he did catch him first, and then Flynn was staggering, and then he caught him again, and that's why he went down. He had Bambi legs, Bambi on ice.
Yeah, it was a check left took the first one. There's the uppercut. That's the stumbler.
Oh, the uppercut
resets, and then it's another. That was the first uppercut.
Resets. That's a screwdriver, the left uppercut. That was a beauty.
Yeah, he sort of screwed it right through the middle.
Beautiful work from Cameron the Vuong there.
Yeah, it was definitely a right cross to the chops that put him down, and it was a flash knockdown.
It was.
Yeah, his ankle.
His ankle ties the series up.
The shock went right from his chin down to his ankle. His ankle wobbled and down he went.
And here we go for round 4. It's going to get busy now. It's going to get busy because Cameron is going to want to keep the pressure on, but Flynn is definitely going to want to turn the tide.
Yeah. Cameron
28
Vuong's
apiece, says Tony
standing
Bonavelio.
tall right now, and the shorter stance of Jordan Flynn. There's still that longer reach with the jab.
This should get entertaining now, brother. This should get really entertaining. Here we go. Here we go. It's lighting up.
There's the slip and counter from Vuong that I was talking about. As Jordan Flynn is now getting a warning for overuse of the punches to the back of the head.
Yeah, he has been warned a couple of times.
So, again, Flynn rushes in. Vuong sees it coming.
Nice shot from Vuong. Beautiful shot. Little left-right combination. Back comes Flynn. Misses wildly. Vuong's looking a lot more cool, calm and calculated now in this fourth round of 10. But then gets caught with a couple of stiff lefts from Jordan.
Yes. But he's still in control.
Let's see what happens from here. This way I expect it to get spicy. We've got a minute and a half to go here, guys, of round 4. And it's really starting to become a little war here. Just picking each other off at will. Oh, nice 1-2 there from Cameron, the one Vuong.
Yeah, he's just finding it hard to get to Vuong now.
Nice right hook there. Caught Flynn flush, and Flynn didn't like that. He backed up. Cameron Vuong starting to take over now, doing exactly what Jamie Moore told him to do in the corner. This is nice work from Cameron Vuong.
Yeah, it's patient. He's making.
He should have done from the start. This is what he should have done from the start.
He's making Flynn commit, and whereas Flynn comes in, he's countering him. Is he just done again? Yeah. This
beautiful
is a good round.
Beautiful counter work from Cameron Vuong.
Good
this
round.
Is what I expected to see from the young man. This is what I want to see from the young man.
So Flynn's backed up a little bit now as Vuong is trying to jab his way through. But just got countered there by Flynn with a jab of his own. But single shots coming from Flynn only. Vuong has dropped his hand, circling around the ring.
Knows he can hurt him now.
Catches him again. Flynn.
Lovely shot from Vuong.
Yeah. Oh, nice right from Flynn, though. A big setup with a left right.
Just ducked him, and that's going to be the end of the round. And that's definitely a Vuong round for me.
Just not enough. That was went on past 2 seconds.
It went on 4 seconds past the bloody past the bell.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, just kept it going. Happens.
Yeah,
it happens.
That was an easy round for Vuong there.
Yeah. So,
Jordan Flynn was committing himself. Too many missed punches, getting countered, and then taking too long to come back in with another attack. And it's just playing into Cameron Vuong's his game right now.
He is.
But he still has a good punch in him, Jordan
And there's still
Flynn.
6 rounds to go, bro. There's plenty of fights to be had. So there's plenty that Jordan Flynn can do to turn this round. So stick with us here on Red Corner Boxing as we walk you through this fight. And then we get to the debut of Pat Brown, the Olympian, against Grandone, Federico Grandone.
And Jordan Flynn's just asking his corner, what round is it? That's not a sign.
That's a worrying sign.
It's only round 5.
5 now. I think Vuong hurt him in that round. He's just scuppered his mind a wee bit.
Yeah. Oh, jab city here for the two guys, but Vuong was just quicker to the exchange there. Again, reset in the middle. Just range finding each other. Then they come in, but it's untidy. Vuong just better on the inside work with an uppercut. Or better left hook there from Flynn. That got home. But Vuong resets. And it's his right hand is starting to find success now, Vuong.
Yeah, he's looking much more comfortable now. He really is.
Yeah, he's just letting Flynn come around, chase and commit him. And then do his best work on the counter. And there you go. Left, right, left. He's
Nice couple of jabs.
he's mentally beating him now. He's not physically beating him. He's mentally beating him.
He has at
You
the
know,
moment, for sure.
and Jordan Flynn's finding it hard to get any kind of success with connectivity. Vuong is quite happy to let him come in, but few and far between. Nothing is changed in that in there. They're making each other miss a lot in this fight.
Yeah, it's been a scruffy round. It's been a very
Very,
scruffy round, this one. Round 5.
very scruffy.
Both missing wildly. Both are just popping out jabs and missing, and then they're lunging in and missing again.
Yeah,
It's been a very scrappy round.
They've both had a couple of occasions of success, but very few far between. Maybe I'll just edge it to Vuong with a minute to go.
Yeah.
Still a lot of work to be done in this round as Flynn tries to go to the body. Vuong responds, backs off. Just doing a bit of... Oh, Flynn comes in with a right, gets checked on
Another
the
head
beat
clash.
in. Another head clash. When they do engage, it's snappy. It's a snappy engagement. And then they come up, break away. This is about as good as it's going to get, I think, in this fight. This sort of engagement. It's been pretty much a slower down version of this as they quicken the tempo in round 5. 20 seconds to go.
Good shot there from Vuong. Caught him with a nice left hand over the temple there. Nice shot.
He did, but then Flynn comes back to the left of his own.
Yeah, it seemed to wake him up a bit, didn't it?
Oh, it's just the sharpness of the punches from Vuong on the counter.
He's looking good now. It's Cameron Vuong.
Just a bit too sharp. Yeah, that was a Cameron Vuong round for me.
Yep, same, Mr. Neutral. Exactly the same as me, brother. So now we've got it. Cameron Vuong winning the last 3 rounds. Obviously, we get Flynn the first 2, but then he had the 10-8 as well. So Vuong basically, in essence, 3 rounds ahead now. They're just talking about the heavy impact card on Saturday, April 5th, which is going to be Joe Joyce versus Filip Hrgovic. A couple of fights got called off. Obviously, it was supposed to be Joe Joyce, Dillian White, and then it was supposed to be Lawrence Okoli against Richard Riakporhe. That's also gone. But the card still goes ahead. It'll be the first Queensberry show to be shown on the Zone. And now they're talking about Chris Eubank Jr. versus Conor Benn from the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Not for me. I'll watch it because I can't help miss it, but...
The greatest British fight in years, they're labelling it. Right, round 6.
I've run out of superlatives to say on that fight, mate.
Round 6 of this WBO European lightweight title fight between Cameron Vuong and Jordan Flynn. Been a close affair first 3 or 4 rounds, but last couple of rounds
pulling away.
Oh God, they give Flynn that last round.
I don't see how, but Tony Bellew's got it 47 a pop.
Yeah, he likes an even number.
Yeah. Crazy, really. Well, let's see. Flynn is coming on strong now, though. He's having to go for his OnlyFans peoples.
Vuong is engaging now. This is where Vuong is best, when he's up and close on the inside. He's just stumbled Flynn there with a right.
Yeah, big shot.
A right hook. This is where he's at his best, when he's up close and personal. And this is now Flynn is complaining to the referee how Foster's having none of it. Separate. Let's Flynn commit again, counters him. Now starts to open up the combinations. Oh, I caught him there. Did Vuong when Flynn was coming in.
He's looking cool in there now. Vuong, isn't he? Cameron, the one Vuong is looking cool, calm, and calculated. He's starting to pick Jordan Flynn off. Been impressed with his work of late.
Very comfortable boxer. I've always thought that. He's very stylish. Very economical as well. You know, he doesn't waste much punches if he can handle it. And he's just connected.
Big right hand.
Just connected there. 3-4 good punches as Flynn comes back. But this is what I was talking about. this up close and personal. When he's at range, he's not as good. Or he allows jabs to come through his guard, but when he's up close,
in there mixing it up, doesn't he, bro? In there mixing it
he's
up.
yeah,
the uppercuts in and breaking through the guard.
Yeah, that's where his better work is coming from when he's up close and personal. But it's inviting Flynn in, and that could be a dangerous thing as well. So, but I'm very impressed so far. 30 seconds to go on the round. He's taking control. He's
done
and
it.
Flynn, he's in trouble.
He's down.
Is he ready? He turned his back.
He was ready to go. He started shaking. He was shaking. Honestly,
my goodness.
His legs started buckling. His arms started shaking, and then Vuong seen his eyes and went after him.
Yes. The uppercut again through the middle. And Cameron Vuong is coming strong.
As Vuong nearly took him. Jordan Flynn's ready to go here.
Big round for Cameron Vuong.
He could get the knockdown here. He probably should have got it there because I'm sure his glove might have touched the ground. Have a look on the replay. I think his glove might have touched the ground, you know. He staggered into the ropes and his eyes went, his head come down, and then Vuong seen it, came after him, and I'm sure Jordan Flynn's glove touched the ground.
Oh, yeah, he's seen more than I did. There's the stumble. Oh, his ankle went.
He realises now that he's hurt. Look, watch his arm.
I can't see. The referee got in the way.
Oh, the ref was in the way, but his left arm seemed to go to the ground and like hold him up.
Maybe we can see from this angle.
Let's have a look.
And that was the thing. The punches must be hurting. No, it didn't. His arm didn't hit the floor.
Look there. See that when he went down there? He seemed to hold himself up with his left hand.
You'll see from this shot here.
Yeah, but the ref's going to jump in the view again.
No, he didn't. He didn't touch the floor.
Oh, he didn't. So he was on the rope. He was on the rope. It looked like he did because he put pressure on it. But he was on the rope. My apologies. It was on the rope.
But that's the second occasion that a Cameron Vuong uppercut has hit him, and his ankles have wobbled. The shockwaves
leg or something. He was doing Bambi on ice job again.
Straight down to his feet, and his ankles wobbled.
Jamie Moore was very happy with that. He kept saying more of the same, more of the same. You could see him in the corner. Like, that's it. That's the one. That's what you need to do.
There he goes again. He's going for it now. He's going for it now. Jordan Flynn is swinging like a madman, but he's getting banged.
He's getting clipped. He's getting clipped up, mate.
This is
He is about ready to go.
This is
big left hand. He's hanging on literally for dear life here.
The uppercut again.
Cameron Vuong. Big uppercut. Overhand right.
The referee's having a look.
This could be the one for Cameron
Jordan
Vuong.
Flynn is willing him on.
Yeah, that's what they do when they're hurt, brother. You know that. They do that when they're hurt. He's ready to go. He's cooked. He's cooked.
He's in the corner. He's waiting for Vuong to come and attack. Big right. A left got him. The referee's had enough. It's over.
The ref stopped it.
It's over.
Cameron Vuong moves to 8-0.
Stop it. I said that. Hawkan, you know I picked Cameron Vuong for a knockout. Let's have it.
There you go. What a moment for Cameron Vuong.
Good
This is the guy that these two did not get on. And this is for the WBO European lightweight title. What a moment for Cameron, the one Vuong. Sensational stuff.
Very good performance.
Congratulations to Jamie Moore, to Cameron Vuong, to all the team. Sensational stuff.
What a
big up.
Great ending. What a great finish to the fight. And well closed out because he got him hurt. He then attacked. 2-3 more good punches come in. And then the two that just... When Harold Foster went, I've had enough. I've seen enough.
Yeah, he was getting pummeled from pillar to post. He was getting slapped about like his OnlyFans misses, you know what I mean, on the page, you know. They were showing gas. They were doing the whole business. They were doing the whole business.
Oh, there's that uppercut. There was a right cuff that wobbled.
There's the word I was looking for. He was exposed. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
He got exposed by Cameron, the one Vuong.
Oh, bang. Straight through there.
Oh, that was a beautiful uppercut. So sweet. So sweet.
As I said, when he was up on the inside, that was his fight all the way through. Fighting at the outside, although he was like the taller guy, the range, the reach of
that
Flynn
uppercut was so sweet.
Was causing him problems. But as soon as he got on the inside, That was it. That was when Vuong won this fight. And that right hand, followed by a left uppercut, another big right. Howard Foster seen enough. And he went, "No, son, you're finished." And Cameron Vuong is
Thinking
the
that's on
new
that again.
WBO European lightweight champion. The world's his oyster now. And I look forward to the next Cameron Vuong episode and journey, because that was a very, very good performance.
Esteban Boxing says, get in. Yes, you know it, Sammy. A great performance from Cameron the One Vuong. 22 years old, he becomes a WBO European lightweight champion. What a moment for the young man. And he
Certainly was.
deserved it. He put on a terrific show. First 2 rounds, we get to Jordan Flynn. But after that, it was the Cameron Vuong show. It was all about the one. And he put on a masterclass there. Hawkins ringside live. He sent us a Z. Thank you, Hawkins, brother.
He sent us
I think
a
he means,
set.
he might mean he's sleeping, but he's saying he agrees with you, Neutral. Remember, you told him earlier that you said Vuong by stoppage.
Yeah, that's right. I did.
You did, brother. I went for points for Vuong, but I got it right at least. Yeah, we've just got the Pat Brown fight to come. Can't wait for this one now. Let's see what the debutant can do. Will you be all right to hold the fort, mate, while I nip off to do a quick toilet
On you
stop?
go. Well, great fight. Cameron Vuong is the new WBO European lightweight champion. Where does he go from here? Well, Sam Jones, his manager, will certainly have big plans for Cameron Vuong now. As another Brit picks up a belt here tonight in Altrincham. As the smiles and the congratulations in the ring continue. He's talking to somebody on the phone, obviously getting congratulated. So at this time, he is enjoying the celebrations on that victory. And we now look forward to the main event, which is Pat Brown versus Grandone. And he'll be keen to make an impression on his opening debut here as a professional.
Thank you for tuning in still, guys. We're just waiting on Pat Brown now in the main event of the evening against Federico Javier Grandone. Just seeing Cameron Vuong celebrating with his new scrap, his WBO European.
Sorry about
Congratulations
that.
again to that man. He's with Eddie
Yeah.
Hearn, Tony Bellew, and another little geezer.
Just let me duck out and see what they're saying there, Jams.
Yeah, no worries, brother. I will see you in a moment. And who next for Cameron Vuong, guys? Some good fights for him to have at lightweight. Hawkins says, great performance from Cameron Vuong. Yes, certainly. And he said, what round for Pat Brown in the main event? I'm thinking number 1 or 2, bro. But I've definitely gone for a knockout from the big cruiser. He's a big boy. He's got a big punch. I think we know what he's going to do, Hawkins. You're just teasing us, brother. You're just teasing us. But yeah, thank you to everyone tuning in now, whether you're on X or on YouTube. If you're on X, please do head over to the channel, Red Corner Boxing 99. If you just follow the link, you'll get there. We'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, he's just saying they dedicated the fight to his grandfather who died recently. And obviously you can understand why.
God bless the
So
Cameron Vuong and rest in peace to the grandfather.
Eddie Hearn will be making some good plans for young Cameron, 22 years of age, and going in there, putting on a performance like that against.
He's got a good future, Mr. Neutral, hasn't he? He's got a very good future.
That he was unbeaten, Jordan Flynn, coming into this fight, and
he had the one draw with Kane Baker,
and he made it look easy. He did. Not in the first
from the
two or
third
three
round
rounds.
onwards, bro. From the third round, he took him to pieces.
Yeah, great fight.
Fantastic win.
Very, very impressive. As you said, Pat Brown is on next. We're asking what round is he going to finish this? And can we give Grandone anything
I
in this
can't.
fight?
The original opponent was going to be a lot tougher for Pat Brown. They then said that he got injured and he pulled out, so they changed it to Federico Javier Grandone. This is a guy who's been stopped already. He's 6'1", Pat Brown 6'6". It's going to be a monster against what looks like a child. You know what I mean? You're going to see the difference when they come out to the ring. You'll see what I'm talking about. Pat Brown and Federico Grandone. It's going to be an absolute mismatch. If it gets past the first round, I'll be very surprised. If it gets past the second round, I will eat my cap live on the show. I will literally eat it. I'll pour gravy on it and I will eat the fucking cap. You know what I mean? If it gets past the second round. So stick with us here on Red Corner Boxing for that treat.
What did you see in the Olympics that makes you so sure about Pat Brown?
I'm not that sure about him, to be honest. I'm not that sure about him, but I'm very sure about how limited his opponent is. You know, Grandone, right. I'm very sure about how limited he is.
Absolutely.
Like, I'd put any cruiser from the UK against him and they'd win, you know? It's not about how good Pat Brown is, it's about how bad the opponent is for me on this one.
Yes, Grandone.
He is not the best. I'm telling you, he is not the best. I've seen him before. He is not the best. The Argentine.
Javier Grandone.
Federico Javier Grandone. I could see him going to sleep within the first 30 seconds, to be quite honest with you. It's man against boy here. Big boy, but still a boy. In boxing terms as well, even more so.
Yeah.
He fought at heavy at the Olympics as well, didn't he, Pat Brown? He was a heavyweight at the Olympics, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
So he's a bigger boy naturally as well. Like I said, he's already 6'6". He's only 25 years old. Grandone's 33, the Argentine. He's already been stopped twice.
He's lost his last 4 fights. He's lost his last 4.
Yeah, and he's been stopped twice in the process.
All in Argentina.
Yeah, which we all know the level there is not that great. The ones that are good in Argentina travel abroad.
Yeah, he's back to fighting 8 rounders after 2 unsuccessful attempts at 10 rounds. Had one success 2022. Other than that, split draws over 6 and 4.
Yeah, he's had 2 draws, hasn't he?
He did get a TKO in the second round against Richard Gonad over 6 rounds.
Gonad. He took someone's bullet. Richard Gonad.
Jams with jokes as usual, guys. Look, Jams, keep them going. I do believe my KFC has arrived, so just give me a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay, brother. No problem whatsoever, mate. I'll see you soon. So, yeah, we're just waiting on it now, guys. Thank you for staying with us. Mr. Neutral's just going to have some Kentucky Fried Chicken, the lucky bastard. But while he does that, we'll just sit here and wait for the fight. If anyone's got any comments about upcoming fights or anything they want to see, drop them in the chat. Me and Mr. Neutral will do our best to accommodate you. We're willing to do any bare knuckle, any boxing, of course. Anything you want to see, just let us know. Prediction shows, we'll get them on. If anyone wants to join us, reach me, Jams Boxing Chat on X or at Neutral's Corner on X. Tell us what you want to see, what you want to join us for, and we will make it happen. We do a show called Hard Talk USA every Sunday at 10 p.m. UK, 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central, USA time. If you want to join for that, let us know in our DMs or on X in general. We'll do our best to make it happen. As long as you can hold your own and have a chat about boxing without getting offended or upset, you're more than welcome. We also do a show called The Fighter Series, which is live every Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on when Sirhan's working. Always breaking down careers of old legendary fighters. If there's any legendary fighters that you would like to see their careers broke down, again, hit me up on X, Jams Boxing Chat, and we'll do our best to make that happen for you. We've got Pernell Sweet Pea Whitaker coming up this week on Wednesday at 10 p.m. Join us for that. We done George Foreman last week, of course, in remembrance of the great man who sadly lost his life. Such a tragedy, such a loss to the boxing world. So God bless Foreman and all his family, including our good friend and friend of the channel, Jonathan I. Foreman, who is his nephew, of course. He's a great part of the channel. He's been on Hard Talk multiple times. We've done an interview of him on Boxing Media Hub as well. So he's a great man.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Mr. Neutral.
Right. Well,
Ripping into your chicken, my brother. You're ripping into that
while
shit.
I do that, I can still talk without a mouthful.
Yeah, ain't no wrong with that, mate, sir. But yeah, look at that as well. Guess what advert just came on? KFC advert, right?
I've seen it.
KFC.
I've just seen it.
It's just teasing me, man. It's just teasing me. I've had
Typical.
2 bags of crisp and a banana today. You know what I mean? Trying to lose the old fucking belly, man. Trying to lose the belly, you know what I mean? Wait till after I finish this show, though, man. I'm going to ravage the freezer and see what chicken I've got going on now. But yeah, the big fight coming up, though. Pat Brown versus Grandone. It's going to be great to see what he's got in the pro game, you know, because not every amateur turns over so well. Not every high-hoped amateur comes out and does the job. You know, some
This
people
is
struggle.
true.
A lot of boxers have lost their debuts. Can you name a great fighter, Mr. Neutral, who lost on their debut? Was it Evander Holyfield lost on his debut?
Yep.
You know what I mean? And there's many others that have as well that have succumbed on their debut because the pressure just gets too much. The atmosphere, the hope, the dreams of everyone around you. So it's a big test for Pat Brown here. Let's see what he's got in Altrincham tonight. At Planet Ice. I love that name as well. Planet Ice. What a name for a stadium. Planet Ice. I bet they do great snow cones. They got a bit of blueberry sauce on. You know what I mean?
I thought it was an ice skating rink. Obviously.
It probably is. It probably is. But just the word ice is getting me hungry, man. It's your chicken and bloody ice. I can't stop thinking about food.
He's a huge guy, this Pat Brown, isn't he?
6'6", mate. Yeah, fought at the heavyweights at the Olympics. He's fighting at cruiser in the pros. He's a big boy, and he's ready to go to war. He looks very confident.
Do you think that he could be Britain's answer to Jai Opetaia? Yeah.
No, I think Jai Opetaia knocks him out. But maybe in 5 years' time, maybe.
Yeah. How old is he, Pat?
He's 25, is Pat Brown. No, it's got a few years on Jai, but Jai will still be around. Jai's going to be around for a while.
Without a doubt.
We know how good Jai Opetaia is. He's got a fight coming up, hasn't he, against Suoer, whatever is how you pronounce it. Suoer. Squeo, I think it's Squeo.
I don't know.
All right, we're waiting on the main event, guys. We are waiting on the main event of the evening. And tomorrow night, if you're in America, we're going to be doing the Sandy Ryan, Michaela Mayer show. We wanted to do the William Zapata, Tevin Farmer show, but they're at the same time. So we've gone with the Sandy Ryan one. That's going to be tomorrow night. It's going to be 3 a.m., which will change to 2 a.m. because our clocks change at midnight, 1 o'clock on Sunday. But yeah, the corner's just getting Pat Brown ready. The crowd are in full voice out in Altrincham at Planet Ice. A lot of excitement about this man. What round for the fight for Brown, said Hawken earlier. I'm still going one. If anyone else has got a prediction on a round, get them in now before the fight starts. Otherwise, you're just calling it as you see it. So anyone in the car who's watching, stick it in the comments. What round do you think they're going to win in? Whether you give Grandone a chance of surviving the 10, the 6.
Well, judging by his last fights, he'd be lucky to survive, like you say, 2 rounds. Yeah. You know, because Pat Brown's he's going to be throwing bombs when he comes out.
He's coming to put a show on, brother. He's coming to put on a show, brother. He really is.
Make a statement.
He's coming out with serious intentions, Mr. Neutral. And he looks cut as well. He looks cut up, man. You seen him at the weigh-in. He looks absolutely shredded. You know, you got to remember, he was a heavyweight who's boiled down now to 200 pounds for the cruiserweights, and he looks shredded. Literally 8-pack, the whole shebang. He's like a smaller AJ, but the same height, 6'6".
It's
Just without the
interesting.
bodybuilder merchant stuff. You know what I mean? So he could be a better AJ.
It's just interesting that he's decided to make his debut at cruiserweight when could he not be as good as a bridgerweight, or is just the competition's not there?
Bridgerweight's just a bag of wank, though, isn't it? Let's be truthful. Bridgerweight's just a fucking farce. It's a farce, mate. Lawrence Okoli won a world title against Wozniacki in the first round. That shows you what a farce it is. And then he was going to step up to heavyweight and fight Richard Riakporhe on that April 5th card, the first Queensbury show on DAZN. And now that's called off as well, along with Dillian White's fight against Joe Joyce. But is Grandone coming to the ring? Federico Javier Grandone is coming to the ring. And I suspect to get himself knocked the fuck out. And you know this, man. But we'll see. We shall see. We know Argentinians are very tough. But how tough is he? Can he take on the big Pat Brown? Let's see. I very much doubt it, but let's see. I'm really excited to see what Pat Brown's got for us here, guys. Really am. The fight's not far from getting underway. David Diamante's about to call Pat Brown to the ring.
Yeah, isn't that Villanello? Is he Argentinian?
Yeah. There's loads of good Argentinians. Mate, Argentinians are cheap stuff, aren't they?
Yeah, he's doing quite well at the minute.
Yeah. Some great Argentinian fighters. Remember Marcos Maidana?
Yeah.
Fantastic fighter, mate. Took Amir Khan the distance. That's how he dropped him with that body shot that cut his liver open, man. And he still got up and finished the fight. He lost, but he finished the fight. Also took Mayweather the closest ever in the first fight. Second fight, obviously, Mayweather schooled him. But first fight, there was a real talking point about Maidana maybe beating him for the first ever time. Hence why the rematch had to happen. But Mayweather showed what he's about in that one. Pat Brown's just growled at the camera as he comes to the ring. He just came out, gave a real growl to the camera. And he calls himself the Bomber, so he's gone after Tony Bellew's nickname. So it's Pat the Bomber Brown. Just like Errol the Bomber Graham, just like Tony the Bomber Bellew. We have another bomber in the building. Don't tell the feds. You get shot on sight, you know what I mean?
Just a minute.
We're not far from getting started here, guys. Jamie Moore's just in the ring with Pat Brown, the Bomber. And they're just getting to it. David Diamante's just smirking at everyone like, yes, this atmosphere is fantastic. I love it. He loves coming over the side of the pond as David Diamante. He knows where the boxing's at.
Yeah,
England.
He really lets go over in the UK.
Yes. Love a bit of David Diamante. Big Mo, Cody Mamaretz, love him, man. Christian Schmidt, who we interviewed the other day on Red Corner Boxing. Check that out if you've not already. Hit the subscribe button whilst there. Thank you so much.
It was a pleasure meeting Thomas Triber in Manchester.
When you went to was it the Nick Ball one?
TG,
Nick Ball,
yeah,
Tito Doheny.
That's right. Good we interview there. Check that out on Red Corner Boxing. As Diamante does what he does best.
The fight starts now. That was
Darren Singerson.
Not too good, is it?
Your referee's Darren Singerson from the UK. Obviously being a British boxer.
Hawkins' favourite moment. Here we go. The time has come. The fight starts now. Four corners of this ring.
Yeah, to the four corners of this ring here in Altrincham.
It's not quite Vegas, is it? It's not quite got the same ring as this four corners in Vegas, you know, or in Madison Square Garden, but he's giving it for Altrincham, so clap up David Diamante.
And I must give Altrincham the flowers. They put on a tremendous show tonight.
It's been brilliant.
In the Ice Palace, did you say?
Planet Ice.
Oh, Planet Ice.
Planet Ice.
even more mysterious.
Ice, baby.
Yeah.
As Vanilla Ice once said. Right, here we go. Pat Brown, the Bomber's about to be introduced by David Diamante. The crowd is going wild in Altrincham. Eddie Earns clapping away. Pat Brown's looking teeth tough and ready. Look at that pumped out chest. He looks like a warrior.
Goodness gracious.
He looks huge, doesn't he? He looks huge at 6'6". My God. He's
The
going to eat this
cameraman
man for breakfast and spit him out like Cheerios.
The cameraman comes to his waist.
I tell you what, they'll be calling him the serial killer after this because he's going to strangle a Weetabix. You know what I mean?
He just looks like he just can't wait to tear this man's head off.
He does. He does. Any murders in Altrincham tonight? They'll be looking for old Pat Brown, won't they? He looks ferocious. He is ready for war.
Well, here we go.
This is it, guys. The fight starts now.
Last words from Jamie Moore.
Gives him a cuddle. Says, you got this. Do the business.
Pat Brown, debut, cruiserweight. Former British Olympian. Here we go.
Here we go. It's underway. Let's see how long this lasts, guys.
Well, Pat is just standing still, just inching forward. Not a lot of movement so far from Grandone. He's the first one to throw a left hook. Didn't connect, though. Pat Brown does the shaking of the let's go.
Just going to let one hand go, and you can see this going over.
He's just inching Grandone back towards the corner. Grandone trying to move away from that corner. There's a left jab that got home from Pat. Again.
He's just waiting for his moment, and he's waiting for his moment to detonate.
Oof, there's the left hook, and then a right.
There's a big left and the right.
Yeah, that jab got straight through that guard as well.
They do breed them tough in Buenos Aires, though, Argentina. They do breed them tough.
Oh, good work there. You went
lovely work. Head, body.
Yeah, I was just going to say, check left head, left to the body, back upstairs again. Great stuff.
Beautiful.
Caught him with another check left hook there. Oh, that body work. Oh, that left hand of his is wicked.
Oh, nice piercing left jab there from Pat Brown. The crowd are going electric for Pat Brown here in Altrincham.
I can see what he's doing. He's going for that big left hook finish.
It's not far from coming. Grandone, though, threw a left of his own there. Didn't do much damage, but he landed.
Mm-hmm.
I think this might make the second round, you know, guys. We're 1 minute 10 of round one. I think this might see the second round unless a big detonator gets detonated by Pat Brown.
It's nearly there.
Just skim the whiskers there. Skim the beard of Grandone.
I just thought he stumbled there, Grandone.
He stumbled, yeah. Staggered a wee bit.
As he took that attack from Pat. Again, he went to the body, went upstairs. And as you say, James, they're so strong in there. Grandone, you know, trying to come back, throwing some bombs.
He's having the crack.
It's too comfortable for Pat Brown.
Just peck it.
Oh, there's that body work again, and then upstairs with
it. To the body and straight through the guard. Beautiful work from Pat Brown, as you'd expect from the 2024 Olympian.
But Grandone, you know, he is throwing. He's not connecting a lot, but he is throwing. Oh, left, right.
Oh, big left, right there from Pat Brown.
Sat on it.
Grandone, and he's back.
Yeah, he sat on it there, but he did make the end of that round. So,
10-9 for Pat Brown.
He looks so dangerous, doesn't he? He looks very dangerous.
Where we see the end.
Right. He looks very dangerous, you know, when he tees up the shots on Grandone. Grandone's doing his best to, you know, stop that happening by, you know, throwing as much as he can and getting out the way as quick as he can. But he's just moving with him. He's moving with him. So it's just a matter of time before he pins him down. And
I think maybe underestimated Grandone
Stomps
a
him.
bit as well, just because of his record. Because he took a couple of good smacks there, and he stayed on his feet. Maybe he's not just there for the payday. Maybe he wants to survive this fight.
Aye. If
We
you
might
look at the
see a
smacks he
dogged
took there,
resistance from the man, from the Argentine. You never know,
I
do you,
don't.
brother? You never know. He might just dog
You
his
never
way through
know.
this.
But it's the punches are so quick from the hip from Pat Brown, from especially his left hand. It's a beautiful weapon. Let's see what he does in round 2. Pro debut for Pat Brown, cruiserweight, former British Olympic heavyweight.
From 2024.
All right.
Against Federico Javier Grandone in Altrincham at Planet Ice. Let's see what he does here in the main event of this next generation card, next gen card, live on the Zone.
Oh, he
We're
caught
showing
with
you
a
on Red
big
Corner
right there.
Boxing.
He was teeing him up. Grandone was doing his best to evade, and a big right hand come from Pat Brown. Goes to the body, uppercut, right through the middle.
Oh, great shot. Looked ready to go there, but Pat Brown seemed to hold him up. He didn't want him to go, didn't want it to be over so quickly. He held him up, picked him up underneath to make sure that it wasn't over. He wants this to carry on for a bit longer. He wants his moment in the sun. Does Pat Brown.
Oh, another big right from Brown there. He sets up the right with that jab. He's got him in the corner. Big right up on the chin. Uppercut on the chin of Grandone. Body shots. Grandone starts stumbling. Tries to come back. Oh, Pat Brown just let him have a couple of shots on him there. Just wanted to feel a bit of power, I suppose, but starting to beat on this man now in round 2. Oh, beautiful body work again.
Terrific work from Pat Brown.
Yes, very quick on his feet for a cruiserweight.
He was quick for a heavyweight, so yeah, it's not to be surprised. I think this is probably why he chose cruiserweight for now. Because he can carry that speed into the professional game.
He certainly is. He's showing some power as well, because Grandone's starting to feel the pace. And it's only round 2. There's a minute to go. Grandone trying to set something up. Sort of
There's not much he can do, is there? Pat Brown's just too big, too strong, too good, too quick, too young, too athletic, just too much.
Yeah, he's got him in the. He's angling him towards the corner, uppercuts and
he's a
around the corner sides.
Yeah, he's just a ragdoll. He's a red
beautiful
rag to a ball
inside
at the moment.
work. But Grandone's fighting back.
Oh, good left hand from Grandone there. Caught Brown flush on the chin. If that was at heavyweight, he could have got himself knocked out there with that punch.
Grandone's come to fight now. But he's taking big shots as he does that. Uppercuts, a right cross again from Pat Brown.
It's getting exciting.
He has been knocked
warrior, man. He's really putting it on the line now.
He's certainly is.
Showing what the Argentines are about.
And he's made to round 3. So Pat Brown
already.
Is this a 6 rounder?
It's a 6, 10? Mate, yeah.
Yeah, 6.
Still a Brown round, though, of course, wasn't it? So it's 2018 to Pat Brown, of course, on his debut here. From the Planet Ice Arena in Altrincham, United Kingdom. The Olympian from 2024, Pat Brown, making his debut against what seems to be a tough and durable Argentine in Federico Javier Grandone.
And for everyone who's tuning in tonight, thank you for watching us on all the platforms. Please give us a like and subscribe on Red Corner Boxing, and we can continue to bring you content 365 days a year. And we do work on Christmas Day. Get back to that fight now. And again, it's just showing highlights of some of the real good working from Pat Brown in round 2. But Grandone is game. He's here to fight. He's making Pat Brown work a wee bit.
It's as game as a badger.
And he's trying to show something here, but he's denying Pat Brown that glorious knockout so far in his pro debut. But Pat Brown is looking very good boxing skills on display here.
There's always time for that knockout to come. Maybe Pat Brown wants to put on a show. You know, people have bought tickets to go to Altrincham to support him. Maybe he's deliberately dragging this out a wee bit.
But they found a good replacement in Grandone. It must be said, because he's weathering the storm, still trying to come
tougher than I
forward.
thought, bro. He's a lot
Oh,
tougher
that
than
was a
I thought he was
nice.
going to be.
He got a nice right hand in as well there on Pat Brown. But back comes Brown, right to the body, left to the body,
Definitely having
right
a go.
upstairs. Another clubbing right there. That one hit home. Back comes Grandone, double jab. Oh, beautiful left to the body from Pat Brown.
Oh, and again, that's crippled him. That's crippled him. He's ready to go. He's ready to go. Uppercut.
He's hurting. Oh, the
He's got to
punch.
finish him
Oh,
out to the
my.
body again. Oh, beautiful
Oh,
work. Oh, but
he comes back.
Brown's in trouble. Brown's been
No,
rocked.
what an uppercut from Brown.
Oh, what a shot from Brown to turn the tide.
Grandone's head snapped back, but he's still in it. Great exchange.
Expecting this.
Man's come to fight, Jams.
Man ain't playing. Man ain't playing in there.
If you just tuned in,
he's coming for all the smoke, no cap.
This is the main event on the zone card tonight. Pat Brown showed some sublime skills, but I need this guy tested. I want this guy tested. There's no way he should be taking bombs like that. It's just no need.
But he's still coming back.
He's still coming forward.
Oh, he's gassing. No, he's gassing. He just took a big gulp of air there, did Grandone.
Oh, if he takes two. Oh, my God.
Liver shot. That was a snapping liver shot from
surely.
He's ready to go, man. This guy's cooked.
How has anybody knocked this guy out before?
He's done.
He's been knocked out twice. You'd never think it. Because unless Pat Brown's got power issues, I don't know. But this guy, my God, he's fighting for his life out here.
He looks like Conor Ben pre-eggs.
20 seconds to go in round 3. And Grandone, give this man his flowers. I've never seen a man eat uppercuts the way he's eating them and still throwing wild haymakers.
And the liver shots as well. Is
that the shot? No, he's making duck.
He's done, surely. He's sagging, he's ready to go, he's done. Ref's going to stop
it. It's the end of the round. It's the end of the round.
Oh, he was sagging on the ropes.
He is staggering. He's staggered back to
I think the towel's coming in.
The trainer's having a look.
I think they're going to throw the towel in, or they're just wiping his chops with it.
He looks completely done, Grandone. He's closing his eyes. They're having words with him in the corner.
I think the towel's coming in, bro. I think the towel's coming in. He already had it in his hand before the end of the round. He was ready to throw the towel in.
No, they're going to let him go out one more.
He looks bloody gassed, man.
The body work from Pat Brown there was amazing.
Liver snaps took it out of him, mate. My dog can eat liver snaps quicker than that and get up quicker.
My goodness. The punishment this Grandone's took in that round is incredible. And he's still standing, but only just. If that had gone another 20 seconds, I don't think he would be standing. But look,
I'll give this a minute of this round before he gets stopped to the body.
It's round 4. Pat Brown now.
30-27 up after 3.
Just edging forward. Grandone's still throwing. Oh, left to the body. Grandone replies with a 2-punch combination. Oh, he's lining him up now. He's just throwing him again, elbowing him off the ropes. Punch after punch. Surely the referee, he's down.
Needs to throw this in, man. He's getting beaten.
The referee stopped it.
He's gone. The ref's going to stop it.
No, he's down. He's taking a knee. He's getting the count.
Yeah, they've got to put the corner in here, man. This guy's getting fucking messed up. Pull him out, man, for his own security.
He's got 2 minutes to go. Pat Brown goes to work again. Straight back in it. Oh, the referee's had enough. He took 2 or 3 punches. There's your stoppage.
Pat Brown. 4th round on his debut. Lovely.
And it was inevitable. Very good stoppage. And Grandone, big up to him.
Tough man.
He put it all in front of Pat Brown there. Lock, stock and barrel. And Pat Brown come through it in the end for just sheer, power and accuracy. Great performance. Yeah. See us out, Jams.
Yeah. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in for this next generation card that was live on the Zone. But Red Corner Boxing brought you the watch along. Appreciate everyone who commented, tuned in.
Yeah.
Remember to head over to YouTube and give the channel a subscribe. From Jam and Mr. Neutral, thank you so much. We will see you tomorrow night for Sandy Ryan versus Michaela Mayer 2, starting around 2 a.m. We'll do the whole card. God bless. Take care. See y'all soon.
Bye-bye.